the taste of cinnamon toast crunch.
I will not follow my nose, bird! Well, Kratos, maybe you should have fed your kid with some healthy sugar smack cereal filled with the essential vitamins and minerals to grow strong.
Diabetes.
What is happening? This is what's chat. I'm gonna post this in chat. I posted this on Twitter, no context, and now we just have lost our shit on it, and I can't anymore. This is what we're talking about.
I will follow your nose once I tear it from your face.
This is madness! Madness? No! It's Cocoa for Cocoa Pops! Cocoa for Cocoa Pops! I'm telling you, we need to make this game before they take it from us. It's time to take matters into our own hands. I still say the final bad guy is General Mills.
Yeah, it's Mills himself.
Yeah.
Just the actual General Mills.
Can the Hades replacement be Toucan Sam?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No, I absolutely need the Hades, not the Hades replacement. I need the Zeus replacement to be fuck. Oh, yeah, you know what? Hades is fine. Captain Crunch.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah.
Whoa,
No, that's
Kratos.
Poseidon. Wait, no, that's Poseidon.
Captain,
Look,
was
we
it
got a whole
Horatio
pantheon.
Magellan
We're digging-
Crunch? What was his full name?
Horatio Magellan Crunch, but that's not
That's right.
important right now.
That's incredibly important.
Anyway, if anyone here is not brushed up on their cereal lore, you're gonna be very lost.
Find out
my
more
God.
about it.
Just
in God
look
of War
up.
3 Balanced Breakfast.
Just look up how many mascots Cookie Crisp has had.
Okay.
It was a journey of discovery.
What was it, like the Hunger Games?
Oh no!
Kratos becomes the god of starting your day right.
You can make this all-time gun, Monty. You can make this all-time
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Unexpectables. We had a silly one today.
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting session.
It's a little silly. It's a little silly right now.
Oh
Well,
God.
let's
Go ahead. Sorry.
let's go around the horn and get ourselves introduced. What the? I gotta re-authenticate this shit. Hang on.
Oh no.
Hang on, I'm signing into Streamlabs and can't fucking.
Yo,
Bring
modern
me to my dashboard. Ah!
modern Kratos, but it's Chex Quest.
Oh my God! Yes,
I had my
Bro,
password
yes.
You know what the best
Dude.
part about that is that they actually fucking made a version where, like, it was an ending that implied that Kratos was refound in modern times, and it was like his descendant was going to be the main character, but that was before they found out that God of War was a hit.
Oh God.
And I'm like, holy
Oh,
fuck, that
boy.
fits too well.
I think I remember that. That was back in like the PS2 days.
The ending's
Hey!
on YouTube, you can see it.
Connor,
Hi.
do you want to take us away? Because
Sure.
as much as I'd love to have the cereal mascot Kratos podcast.
Yes, let's go around the horn and introduce ourselves. Gaijin Goomba, where can they find you? What are you up to?
All right, so I did a thing, and it's going live tomorrow. All right. It is not cultural analysis. It's me and 3 of my idiot friends playing Darktide. Because Fat Shark said, "I'll give you a comically oversized bag of money if you do a funny hee-hee video." I don't normally do funny hee-hee videos, but tomorrow at 3 o'clock U.S. Central Time over on my YouTube channel, that is going live. It is the most professional 20-minute long shitpost I have ever made, and it's very high quality. Definitely go check that out. Otherwise, twitch.tv/Gaijin Goomba every Tuesday, Saturday, Sunday, 7 p.m. US Central. Darktide's taking over my life. I don't know why anyone would think that a game that's taking over my life I'd not take payment to play. Aside from that, I'm cursing all my friends because they got me into EDF, and goddamn, it's like if Japan had a US military budget and fought Godzilla. It actually happens at one point. That's
Spoilers.
legally
It's
distinct.
EDF. Fuck.
Legally distinct laser lizard. There we go. All right. There's that. I'm still doing build and paint streams. Those are still a lot of fun. I still got to play that game that you played, Zito, with
Shinonome.
yeah, with the scroasts.
Yeah.
I love. Can I steal that word? It's such a good word.
Yes, you may.
Excellent.
I stole
Thank
it from
you.
Vinny, so go ahead.
So yes, the EDF has been deploying. I'm looking for new games at this point. There are a few things coming out, but yeah, no, I'm still on my Weeb shit. I'm also on my Warhammer shit, and it's a good life. I still need to make more yokai playable races, but where's our ferret, Monty?
Playing.
It's playing.
Oh, is
Can
it?
you not hear it?
I cannot. That's bizarre. Let me refresh. That's me. Continue.
Indeed, but still, we should run like it is Godzilla. Mark Allen Jr., where can they find you, and what are you up to?
When I'm not digging into a healthy bowl of sugar smacks, you can find me on twitter.com at Mark Allen Jr., here on twitch.tv at Aeon Protect Gaming, and you can follow the adventures of my fat sleepy cat bunny on Instagram at Chonk for Life, filled with all the vitamins and minerals she needs.
To be herself?
To be herself. It's been a
As
long
in fat.
week. I am in the middle of a directing project that I cannot talk about, but it has been taking a lot of my hours this week, which is why we have not gotten any more streams. But I am going to try and stream Digimon World 2 again on Saturday, so check that out. I have no official start time just yet. It'll probably be towards the middle of the day, early evening hours here in the Central Standard Time Zone. But I'll have more solid hours for you guys later, so check my Twitter. 2 huge episodes of Blue Lock just dropped this past Saturday, the English dub. I put my heart and soul into making those episodes as good as they possibly could be. If you guys don't watch it, I highly encourage you to check it out. It's being sort of under-promoted at the moment, but it is some fantastic stuff. So I hope you guys will check that out. Hope if you are watching, you like what we did. Let's see, is there anything else? No, I think that's all I can talk about for now. That's it.
Right on. Zito, where can they find you, and what are you up to?
You can find me almost fucking spitting my water out at the fucking like the meme of Barney going, "Watch me scare Fred out of his balls," and he fucking like just jiggles on a slingshot. It's anyway.
Uh-huh.
You can
I'm Barney, and welcome to Jackass.
Okay. You can find me over at twitch.tv/. I'll fucking put it in chat. Shut up, it's fine. You can find me over at twitch.tv/Zito, where I'm playing a bunch of indie games before I fuck off to New York for the holidays. Some of them including this fucking weird game. I keep finding these weird games. It's like Kirby Superstar, but drawn by the guy who did the artwork for Dragon's Crown, called Astra Libra. Libra, sorry.
Okay.
Munchkin got an official like online game release, so I was playing that before.
Yeah.
Super Kiwi 64, which is just creepypasta, very short burst collectathon, and then Nova Drift, which is asteroids but with a roguelike element, and it's dumb fun and I can't believe it. And then beyond that, I took it upon myself to make a stupid little project of Fakemon and making them based on North American cryptids, and now I'm slowly making those and then going to put those into the Pokemon tabletop game because, you know, tabletop, whatever, we're here for that. I would assume.
Salud.
Jeez.
Ugh.
I guess you can't get enough of that sugar, Chris.
If there's no Mothman, Mothman's a legendary. I'm good.
Sorry.
That's me.
Alrighty. Bosco is deafened right now, so he cannot hear me.
That's
He is undeafened. Bosco, where can they find you? What are you up to?
You can find me at Bosco via both Instagram and Twitter, right here on twitch.tv/Bosco.
Time. Right on. And Monty, where can they find you, and what are you up to?
Oh my god. You can find me at twitch.tv/MontyGlue and at MontyGlue on Twitter. Tomorrow should be more Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Last session was insane. It was quite the side quest ? That's been uploaded to my YouTube. If you haven't seen it, you should check it out. So we're gonna be getting back into it tomorrow. I bet the Game Awards are gonna be scared that we're gonna be streaming more Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Really quaking in their boots there. Additionally, on Mondays, I have actually embarked into Mass Effect. I'm at the Citadel, and it's my favorite Shepherd of the Citadel.
You did it.
I learned a lot about some of the characters, some things I wish I didn't know, and yep. Can't wait to replace them. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a great time. You should check it out. I'll be uploading it to my YouTube tomorrow, probably. So yes, a lot of fun. That is at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Mondays, and Dungeon Mad Mage is at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Times on Thursdays. Beyond that, check out my YouTube, check out my Twitters, and that's basically it for me.
Right on.
Brother.
Stop. Connor, where can they find you?
They can find me on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube.com/DistortionDevil. When I'm not inhaling, I stream Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Played a little bit of the new Dwarf Fortress came out. I like it. It's more user-friendly than it was. It's still
challenging,
real complicated, but I'm getting the hang of it. And I've been having a lot of... Is fun the right word?
You've had experience.
Are you confused and frustrated at times?
Yeah, I got attacked by a bunch of crow people, and I couldn't figure out how to move their corpses.
You are having the proper government-mandated fun that is allowed in Dwarf Fortress.
I see, yes. When you get attacked by a bunch of crow people and their bodies litter the floor, they're not corpses, they're objects, and they go in the garbage pile, and not the...
I am waiting for adventure mode before I jump into that game.
It's nice to support them, because the creator of that, I believe, made it available for sale because for a medical bill, I think, of a family member, if I'm not mistaken.
2 people that have been working on this for over 20 years.
Yep.
Ooh, wow.
And it is one of the most in-depth simulators.
World
for a fantasy
simulators.
setting. World simulators. If not the most in-depth world simulator on the market right now.
And it comes out with fucking workshop support at Go, which is amazing.
Been playing a little bit of that. Also played some more Grim Fandango, and my god, the second area is just so huge.
It's big.
It is very big. I'll figure it out, don't worry. But yes, other than that, check out my DM's Guild. I got stuff happening there. And yeah, I'd like to thank our wonderful sponsor for this evening's escapades, Die Hard Dice.
Die Hard Dice!
That's right. Die Hard Dice is your one-stop shop for dice and dice accessories. And if you head on over to dieharddice.com, use the code Unexpectables to save 10% on your order this holiday season.
Honey, please.
Sorry.
Filled with the essential dice and dice accessories you need.
It's just so satisfying to see my dice rolling around in my Die Hard Dice dice tray, magnetic and easily flattened to be stored and transferred to my other games that I have at different places.
Yeah, I bet it is.
Yeah.
By the way, if I'm not mistaken, if you expect your orders to arrive in time for Christmas and you live in the continental U.S., today is the last day.
Get them in now.
Suck
Order
it
'em now.
in.
Get your orders in.
Buy stuff.
Now's the time.
Get presents.
Get it now or die.
No.
Hard.
Don't.
Die hard.
Dice.
Die hard.
Hard
You have to
dice.
Finish the
In
expression.
Minecraft.
Guys, we don't want shipping and handling to be upset with us.
They're gonna ship and handle you.
Ship and handle our graves.
into a ditch.
We'll ship and handle a cease and desist to us, and we'll be like, oh.
Haha.
Oh.
But yeah. That's what's going on here. We also got some business to read off.
Sans?
Sans.
We've got from Noel and Void. Thank you for the Prime sub for 11 months.
Oh, he beats me in Mario Kart so much.
An acceptable name. Thank you for the 32 months. You see, this is why the only cereal I eat is Cheerios.
You think they don't have a
It's heart
mascot?
healthy.
Think again.
Tastes bad, Dad.
You taste bad.
I'm the one without a heart disease, not you.
Resmu, thank you for the 11,500 bits. I just got my DM his first set of dice as a surprise Christmas gift. I got him the 11-piece Mythica Dark Arts Blight set.
Let's go.
It's very
That's
nice.
top.
Very nice.
That's a good.
I will be
choice.
right back. I am gonna grab a drink. I will be right back.
Yeah. I've also
Like Monty's
decided on
drinking.
a sort of setting for my first D&D campaign, thinking high fantasy like Final Fantasy XIV, but a similar tone to Fable 2. Ooh, interesting. Renaissance sort of area.
You are the
I
child
like
of evil and/or light.
Gladius Moonrise, thank you for the 7 months of Prime subbage. Dragosoon, thank you for the 26 months. Whoop whoop. Uncle Comic Book Guy, thank you for the 32 months. Time to get to some good old-fashioned justice. Slipstream96, thank you for the 100 bits. Hello, can't stay. Be safe, everyone. See ya on the VODs at work. Dice Ruler, thank you for the 21 months. Finally, it's happening. Time to hear Connor say it. Say it with me.
Anyway.
120.
Oh no.
The fuck? Resmove 5, thank you for gifting 10 subs to the community. Tactical Hagrid, thank you for the 2 years. I'm turning
Love
32 tomorrow. Pray for my joints.
Happy birthday.
Oh, welcome to the club.
Your joints were forfeit 2 years ago.
Invest in Tiger Bomb.
Interimo ad pari dorime. There we go. Deluna13, thank you for the 30 months. The secret boss is Tony the Tiger. The 7, thank you for the 12 months. Can't watch tonight because I'm at work, but I hope everything goes well. Dip Bibbles, thank you for the 10 bits. I have a test, so I will miss this episode, but good luck. But wish me luck. Good luck.
Good luck.
Dip
We will
Bibbles.
page you
Good
in
luck.
tomorrow.
Look good. No, did it again.
DRK Gannon, thank you for the 31 months of Prime subbage. Good luck, everyone. Umbertastic, thank you for the 27 months. Evening, peoples. 27 months already. Nice. Bosco, radio play was sweet. Also, damn it, Monty. Tamarin, 45, thank you for the 45 bits, rather. Listening to this while slamming my head into Neo 2, what can go wrong?
Oh,
strongly
good
recommend-
game.
Strongly recommend you just play it and don't slam your head into it. That's just my recommendation.
Also, ninjutsu and omyo all the way.
Yeah. Despoonman, thank you for the 25 months. Hey, y'all, can't stay because I'm not caught up, but I recently caught getting COVID has given me the time to catch up. Have a great time, gamers. Hope you recover soon.
Hope you feel better, yeah.
Feel better.
There's been a little bit of a resurgence, so stay safe out there, y'all.
Don't lick the doorknobs. It's not time yet.
Don't do it. They're not ripe.
When is
No
it
matter
time?
what Mariah says, don't lick the doorknob.
When the dawn rises.
I don't want to lick a doorknob. Wait, wrong.
That's from the B-side.
I see. Darky Arts, thank you for the 32 months. Zilban, thank you for the 20 months of Prime. What do you call a person that chops up cereal? A serial killer.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Overlord Cornnut, thank you for the 32 months.
Atreus, why are my tricks all boring circles now? This must be the work of Odin. Silly Kratos.
But they taste the same.
No. Not taste the same. I want to be funny shapes.
It immediately enters Spartan rage.
McLovin, thank you for the 15 months. Ginokaze, thank you for the 32 months. King Night Owl, thank you for the 26 months. Zenlita, thank you for the one. God damn it. Thank you for the 100 bits. Man, God of War Kellognarok is going to be insane.
God damn it.
Discount GM, thank you for the 100 bits. Hello, everyone. It's a great birthmas when the Unexpectables are on. And happy birthmas.
You were
birthday.
born.
This
That
poor
sounded so
motherfucker.
threatening, Lonnie.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Venmaru Kalros Corwin, thank you for the 19 months. No better way to end a stream than when the entire cast starts giggling.
That's how we started.
Yeah.
We started.
Yeah,
When'd you
stream's
end?
over. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
ZebZBZBL, thank you for the 100 bits. The real villain was Dr. Kellogg's the entire time. Like, seriously, that dude's messed up.
Yeah, actually. Like, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kidnapped my son Sean and wait a minute, wrong Kellogg.
Wait, hold on.
Uh,
Jason!
Crystal Methodist, thank you for the tier 1 sub. The names are always just so surprising. Nargacuga Tamer, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Blackfoot Ferret, thank you for the elite bits. Sergeant Tucker, thank you for the 100 bits. Kratos in his cereal commercials, just him shouting, "Bull!" Nothing but cereal, just bull.
It just keeps pouring and he keeps eating it. And it's just him screaming more.
Henry Skellerman, thank you for the 8 months of Prime subbage. Legally distinct anything is one of my favorite gags. Impact Frame, thank you for the 500 bits. Gonna be watching the VOD, but in the meantime, catch these bits. Dropped one. Random Face, thank you for the 500 bits. Wait. Darkstar Dara, thank you for the 21 months. I reached the funny number. I won't be staying all night. I work early, so I'll see you in the VOD. Smooth Enigma, thank you for the 16 months of Prime. Spectacles time. River Rat, thank you for the 100 bits. Captain Crunch's uniform has 3 gold stripes, so his rank is Commander, not Captain.
Well, that's not our fault.
Yeah, that's just bad advertising.
He's holding back his power.
Okay. He's not Shaggy.
Yes,
Is that a promotion or a demotion? I don't even know.
Commander is higher than Captain in the Navy, I believe.
Yes, it is.
Ah, got promoted. Crystal Methodist, thank you for the 500 bits. I'm leaving my awful job to go to college and celebrating by subbing and donating to my favorite D&D stream. Oh, good luck
Aw.
in college.
Yeah.
Good
I
luck
love
in college.
And thank
Be
you.
sure to eat and do your homework. Seriously, do it.
And
Yeah,
water your
school.
cactuses.
And
Don't.
definitely eat.
Connor, I'm remembering this. You
gotta
and,
love-
you and Gaijin are on my shit list.
Hey,
tonight.
hey! I didn't look. All I did was say Baja Blast tasted terrible to me. I didn't make a
And now
joke
you've
about
said
you
it
watering a
live on the
cactus.
air,
Bonnie,
so
would you
now
like me to put my-
everyone
I
will
didn't
eat.
say shit about that. I just said water your cactus.
Bonnie, would you like me to also add myself onto that list? I made a Pokemon the other night that was based off a black bear. And it rifles through your garbage. and
All
bear
of you are
and
doomed. None
equipment.
of you are free of sin. Connor, please continue. I cannot handle this.
Where did I even leave off?
Crystal
Veen and Norbius, thank you for
Methodist is what
the
it's called.
95 bits. Squirts and Scrabblins.
Scrabblins?
Scrabblins. Mr. Pockets, thank you for the 32 months. 32 months of amazing people. Love y'all. Can't wait to see the story unfold. Morthrian Door, thank you for the 100 bits. I can't believe what happened to Private Jenkins. He will be missed.
What happened to Private
Who?
Jenkins?
Why are we talking with Jenkins here? Keep going, Connor.
I don't know who that is.
Me neither.
No, you
Lorian
don't
Ross.
need to.
Gotcha. Lorian Ross, thank you for the 14 months. So excited to see more of this masked bard. Oh, yeah. Dr. Dank Memes, PhD, thank you for gifting 3 subs to the community. Hail Hydro, thank you for the 200 bits. Just wanted to donate some bits to celebrate my brother's last day of chemotherapy. Thank you all for joining me during the
Nice.
early stages of his treatment. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Awesome. Raw Hockey Dude, thank you for the 14 months. Ow, ow, ow. Fucking. Love all the stories you guys have told. I'm excited to see what is in store. Yeah. Gorns55, thank you for the 100 bits. Congratulations, Unexpectables. Your corn joke has become so popular that even Optimus Prime is joining in. Oh, your cum joke. Sorry, yes.
Oh.
We did not start that. I just
I
want to
know.
point that out.
Yeah. Lorian
That's
did.
not. Yeah, Lorian.
More Thrandor, thank you for the gifting a tier 1 sub to Ocarina Jen. Callum Draws, thank you for the 40 bits. It's time for a stakeout. Everyone get your T-bones, your prime ribs, and wait a minute. ATLA Gamer, thank you for the 100 bits. Oathbreaker John, thank you for the 100 bits. So, does Monty remember Jenkins?
I'm not being allowed to forget you, fucking Jenkins. God damn it.
The Atom Bomb, thank you for the 15 months. 15 months of wacky, unexpectable shenanigans. My sub is almost old enough to drive. John Grimm, thank you for the 100 bits. I'm currently on episode 12 of this campaign, so close to getting caught up on all the other campaigns. Magic Ninjago, thank you for the 100 bits. Hey guys, I got in just as I caught my first Virizion in Pokemon Go, and it was a shiny. Ooh.
That's a good
don't know what-
shiny. It's pink.
So was Weavile. That was my first one.
Also pink. Arguably purple. Magenta. We'll go with magenta.
Okay.
Vulcan DDD, thank you for the 100 bits. Finally watching you guys live for the first time in forever. During that time, I've managed to finally finish running 2 complete missions in Lancer for a bunch of my friends.
Ooh, that's a good
That's
one.
the Gundam system, I think, right?
I don't
Maybe.
It is, yeah. It's basically like a big robot mech fighting tabletop.
Awesome.
Sick.
Llama Sheep, thank you for the 10 months. Catch you guys in the VOD. Good luck tonight. Going to bed early and taking my nursing boards tomorrow. Wish me luck. Good luck. A lot of nurses in the audience.
Yeah.
Uh,
Shout out to all
maybe
the
they'll
nurses.
meet. Irish Katana, thank you for the 500 bits. Just put up the tree and want to wish everyone a happy holiday. Yeah. Raw Sodium, thank you for the 200 bits. With how Fort Dort GT is holding up, I can't help but be nervous about the yet-to-be-released Fort Dort Evolution.
Yeah, I heard they're casting a real goat for that.
A different builder for Fort Dort Evolution. Drago Soon, thank you for the 10 bits. Let's get racing these axe beaks. Protoss 103, thank you for the 5 bits. When Sky Toast bread stickers?
Soon TM.
Strokes beard knowingly. Chehalem Froggy's mom, thank you for the 33 months. Grape Nuts will win the cereal war forever because no one else can stand them.
Connor, you have literally 1 minute, so you think you can
That is
finish with the rest?
yes. Insert any sound. Thank you for the 5 bits. What class are you? Seal Clubber, Turtle Tamer, Sorcerer, Postamancer, Accordion Thief, Disco Bandit? All of them.
I'm a disco.
Blackfoot Ferret, thank you for the 420 bits. Diehard Dice, John McLean, use them as caltrops. King Shinrock, thank you for the 19 months. Magic Ninjago, thank you for the 100 bits. We got a level 9 hype train. Burnt
Nice.
Flax, thank you for the 50 bits. Insert any sound, thank you for the 10 bits. On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a rare form of kidney disease. Oh.
Oh.
Zacko Duo, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Private Jenkins. Burnout Vaughn, thank you for giving a tier 1 sub to Zymocyte. And it's me, that one guy. Thank you for the 100 bits. Finally caught up on all the Unexpectables episodes in the playlist. And now I'm here live.
Welcome.
There
Are
we
you
go.
guys ready
That's it.
for a world of runner like brother? Goodbye, chat.
I am so ready.
Galvanizing.
All right, players, get ready.
Bye.
I forgot to unmute myself. Hee hee. When last we left our adventurers, Milo Brightbeam, Iscan Seat Lolly, Kai Valentinius, Otho Valentinius, and Gaius Agni, the party arrived in the crossroads town of Quincunx. After boarding their birds and looking around for a bit, the party discovered that the conspiracy of finely made weapons ending up in the hands of nearby goblins had had a development in their absence. With Osimir Harlan made aware by the information provided by the party, he saw it fit to send a legendary investigator to look into things, one Vincent Hogshine. And after meeting with this Vincent, the party was recruited as shadow investigators to meet with him the following day. After agreeing and heading out for the night, the party made way to a tavern, to which they saw a rather strange individual playing music to a large and enthralled crowd. And as the applause swells and dissipates, we return to the Unexpectables. So, as all of you kind of see this crowd begin to clap and applaud and let out kind of cheers and curious stares, you see a myriad of individuals kind of whispering amongst each other.
Is there still kind of a crowd around this bard, so to speak?
There definitely is. You can even see barmaids kind of running. Goes, if you're not paying, get out. And they're like, they kind of are getting shooed out because a lot of people are just kind of sneaking in to listen and not paying money. So you can currently see that a few people are kind of being ushered out as this individual kind of does like a very low bow, almost like enough that a person would tip over, and yet somehow stays balanced as their tail kind of counterbalances, and as they kind of lift up, they go, "Thank you very much. I am glad that you enjoyed my tale." And the audience kind of goes, "Do another one. And they kind of raise their hand like, "I am afraid that I have shown you quite literally everything I know." And there's kind of like, oh, kind of in the crowd. And they kind of give a bow and begin to walk off. And as you guys kind of make your way in, barmaid kind of goes and she kind of stumbles in front of you, goes, "Are you just here to watch or are you here to pay?"
We'll have a round of drinks.
Very well. It's a bit crowded. Apologies.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised. I don't think it was this busy the last time we were through.
No. People are curious about strange folk, and you can currently see this individual, the performer, which actually I'll show the art because I might as well, by the lovely Brachiozoid.
Yeah.
I know that guy.
You know him.
I know him.
You watch as there appears to be a some sort of like open sack, and you watch as like they reach down and they just pour the money out of the sack that's been thrown in, and then place their like music scrolls inside of it and tie it up, and then kind of shoulder it.
Oh, I
They
was
don't
gonna
take the money?
Yeah, they don't take the money.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
How far away are they at this point?
They're still on the stage currently. They're kind of trying to look side to side to see the way off. And as you guys kind of make your way over, the barmaid kind of puts you at a table and goes, "Here you go. I'll tend to you in a moment. I got a few rounds I have to pass out first."
Thank you, ma'am.
Of
And
course.
I'll pay for everything.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, thank you.
In total, the drinks are very cheap here. It's not the greatest quality. It's kind of, cheap swill, gets you past. For everybody, about 5 of you, say probably 1 silver for a whole round.
Fuck it.
Wow.
Have it.
Yeah, it's really cheap here. It's ale. There is nothing else. It's ale. No wine, no other spirits. It is just a house ale. It's a little thin, but it works. It's got a hoppy taste to it, and it's okay.
Otho sort of takes a sip and he goes,
Yeah.
Iskan, who has not actually, now that anyone can recall, imbibed of any alcohol the entire time that they have known him, is kind of sniffing at the drink, and when he sees Otho do that, he just kind of sets it down and sort of casually but suspiciously looks away at the room around him.
Hey, Monty.
Mm-hmm.
Can Gaius roll an insight to see if this gremlin creature is in fact a satyr?
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and roll insight.
19.
At first, you look at them, and the sort of hoof-like, I guess, feet, kind of immediately call your attention. But there's certain features that are lacking that you would immediately know. First of all, there's only one toe, like toe nail, I guess, and you know at least two need to be there. Additionally, the tail isn't quite right, and there's no horns or ears that you can see. So it's just like close, but no cigar.
Gaius pulls out his book and he starts writing into it, but then he like stops, looks down at the pages, and like kind of just like sticks his tongue out, like biting on the end of it, kind of just like, how do I make this work? He just like shakes his head, gets up, and moves over to the individual.
Okay. As you kind of move over towards them, you watch that he's like slowly kind of making his way down the stairs, and he turns to who appears to be like maybe a person who works at the tavern, a portly gentleman currently who's kind of giving a well done, lad, well done. And you watch as this creature kind of turns and goes, "Can I eat now?" "Oh yes, of course, we can get you a meal as promised." And as you approach, this individual kind of turns to you and goes, "Oh, hello, did you need to eat too?"
Oh, I need to eat and drink all the time, but I have a question for you.
"I get many of those."
Excellent. Would you mind if you answered mine?
Certainly.
Okay, well, yeah, how small is this thing, by the way, to Gaius?
Oh, it's tall, actually.
Oh,
Surprisingly
God.
tall. Yeah, probably I would say 5'9".
Oh, I match heights then.
Yeah, minus the horn, like at least where the face goes, because it kind of extends up with like a sort of horn. Kind of goes a little higher, but in terms of height, it's like about 5'9", maybe.
You seem like one of my kind, but you're missing a few features. But then again, most people tell me that I'm different from my kind as well. So what are you? I'd like to have proper accounts in my book. He like holds up his book, like if that means anything.
Oh, my friend, I think you are confused.
I
You
absolutely am.
You can be kind.
What? Holy shit.
Mm-hmm. You can do it in your daily events when you meet an individual. You can be kind.
Can we all hear this?
Well, before this conversation throws me into an existential crisis, I'd like to know what you actually are, like as a person. Like what do they call you as?
Oh, that's a very, very long question. And yes, you can hear this as this.
Okay.
As people kind of simmer down at
I'm
this
not
point.
being like subtle about this
Yeah.
at all, by the way.
This is a thing that many people ponder for their entire lives. But
Okay, I might have to make this simpler. See, I'm writing in giant, and I need to like put down what kind of creature you are in my book so I can have it be proper.
oh,
He like holds
may I?
this book up.
You watch. They kind of like lift their hands to take it. Do you give it to them?
Gaius never experienced that before. He like hesitates, but then he goes, "You know what? No, people need to read this," and he hands it to him.
Okay. You watch as this creature takes it, and they look down and they begin to read. And about 2 minutes pass, and they look up at you. "I can't read," and they hand it back to you.
I'm gonna make my way over actually and see what the conundrum's about.
Then would you mind if I addressed you as a gremlin in my book? Because I have no idea what to call you.
"I am called Kier."
Excellent. He writes that down in his book.
You're actually something I've never seen before. No
I
no
get
offense
that.
meant.
A lot. There is no offense. No offense has occurred here.
So where did you come from?
The sky.
Gaius just leers the book down in a slow pan. What?
Where did you come from?
That's a complicated question.
From my mother and father.
That tends to be the answer. But Where did you come from?
Gaius kind of like bites the bottom of his lip, not wanting to answer that.
Why are you... I apologize. I may have caused some confusion.
Oh no, you have not caused confusion. I'm just sworn by oath not to say.
What is an oath?
A promise you keep.
Oh, I know promises. Friend, and he turns over towards this portly man who seems kind of like, all right, what's happening here in this conversation? May I have my food with these ones? And he kind of looks and goes, that can be arranged, eh? And he kind of walks away. And Kier kind of looks back and goes, I can tell you more. I have questions too.
And we have
That's
answers.
fine.
We have answers to provide. He like holds his hand out to like go over towards the table.
They walk with a sort of very strange grace. It's like every step they take is like calculated without being, in a way. Like every placement is proper, but they're looking straight ahead, perfect posture. And if a person kind of gets in the way, it's like the wind buffeting from them for a moment. Like they just kind of bend out of the way and then finally like kind of keep pace with you all. There's a sort of like, it's weird. It's like a weird disconnect, as if they're there and not there at the same time when they move.
Question. As we're walking back, since I'm quite a bit shorter, can I look up to see if it's like, if this is an actual mask or a face, or... Because if I'm looking from bottom up, I would be able to see like creases or openings.
There's a chin.
Yeah, there's a chin.
I would argue there's a lot of fluff around the head region. Say a perception check, maybe?
The mask is
Or
hermetically
eyes.
sealed.
Wow, nat 20.
Natural 20.
Wow.
Where's the chin, Monty?
Where's the chin?
Where's the chin? That's
Takes off
the
the
ma-
mask, a bunch of mist rolls out.
You look up and you are fairly certain that that is their face. That there is nothing behind that. The voice is clear and it rings true and it's not in your mind, so it's clearly coming from there. And there is a little bit of movement when they talk. But you can tell like that's them. That's their face. As the rest of you are all sitting around the tavern table, you see this individual approaching with your comrades. They kind of walk up and look to you all and go, "Oh, hello. I'm going to be eating next to you today."
You're more than welcome to. What's your name, friend?
Is it probably best the one I told your friend? I seem to have caused confusion before. I am known as Kier.
Kier. Pleasure to make your acquaintance, Kier.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Ah, that one I know. That one, he turns towards you, Otho. I did not know. Pleasure to meet your acquaintance. What is acquaintance? What does that mean?
It's like
More than a stranger, but less than a friend.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, everyone's a stranger once. This I've learned.
And now you're an acquaintance.
And you watch as they sit down and they actually like cross their legs over and they kind of look and go, "What are you drinking?"
I wish I knew.
Slow turn to Osho.
he holds up two fingers for like quotes and he goes, "Ale."
Oh,
It's not the worst then.
It's so
I've-
watered down I could drink 6 of these.
it is
Sorry.
poison that you enjoy.
I don't think anyone's enjoying it per se.
Then why is it you're drinking it?
Because it dulls.
What?
Sometimes for some people, it helps them forget problems or makes them remember better times. Lets people relax and maybe sing a few songs. There's a lot of reasons.
The first
Oh.
thing we fucking do meeting this character is teach them alcoholism. What the
Yeah,
fuck
good
are we
job,
doing?
team. We
Oh
did
my
it.
god, we are the worst
We've
people.
successfully spoiled the god creature.
Just explaining it, guys.
I know, but come on.
Listen, I'm not cool Uncle Kreckles anymore.
As you're all kind of sitting awkwardly and kind of rubbing the handles of your ale, you watch as a barmaid kind of comes over and just slides a plate of food in front of Kier. And she kind of goes, "On the house, thank you for your performance." And he's like, "Thank you. I'd hate to disappear." And you watch as he kind of takes a fork to a potato and lifts it up towards like the bottom base, and it like opens, like his face just lifts forward slightly, and you can see there's teeth and a mouth underneath.
I was hoping he would eat like a Waddle Dee.
I was hoping just chunks of it would disappear as he holds it to his face.
I'm sorry, Bonnie. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. But there,
So-
you do see a bit of teeth there, and you do see like it's almost like he's eating through his neck. It's kind of weird. But
Are
he,
they
was
like
there, like-
pointed teeth or rounded teeth?
looks like it's hard to tell. You'd think maybe pointed. You're not sure. It's really hard to see.
Is this like below the mask or on the mask itself?
Like below. So like
Okay.
imagine the bottom where the mask meets the fur at the bottom. That kind of pushes
Like a
open
hinge.
slightly, and like he sticks a fork in there and then pulls it, and the food's gone.
So he's like No Face from Spirited Away.
Well, no face had a mouth.
I am now of the firm belief that there is a singular eye underneath the mask.
Oh god, this
Oh.
is becoming more and more terrifying.
I bought a Theory Craft creepypasta. Give me a break here. Come on.
This
so,
Delicious.
so Kier, what brings you to Mararallo?
Oh, I am a musician.
So
from
we've
what
noticed.
we could tell, a really good one.
You watch as he pulls out an instrument, and I'm not very good, but I am learning. Everyone is learning.
Good enough to draw a crowd.
A really
Yes.
big one.
Indeed. Many people say and ask many questions. Most of the time, it is about me. It is not about my songs. It makes me happy that they listen, but sometimes,
Sometimes.
I don't know the words for it. I don't know what the
Does-
feeling is.
Your song has a great deal of meaning to you, then.
Indeed, yes.
We did kind of catch some of the lyrics. What exactly is it about?
Oh, it is a story of great adventurers. I love adventurers. I find myself attracted to them, but not in a way that others think. Sometimes for others, attraction means a want to connect with that person on a very deep level. Sometimes it means, how do I explain it? You would know better. I mean, you do it. I apologize. I enjoy the stories of adventurers. I like to write songs about them. It makes
You're-
me happy,
A fascination, then.
I suppose. But it is my stories that carry much greater weight than my being. At least I feel. I met someone when I was born. I was advised to them, told to seek them out, that they would have answers. He was very nice. He talked about himself a lot, but he was very inspiring. He had a lot of stories, and I very much liked them.
Wait, sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but you can remember something from when you were born?
Of course. Can't you?
Not
Not
really.
exactly.
Oh,
I
that
think
is
very
very
few
sad.
people can.
That is very, very sad.
Well, that's why we have things like these. Holds up the book again.
Oh, so when you are born, you write down your memories of when you were born so you don't forget them.
Correct, but the the books when I was way younger, I didn't know how to write, so they were pretty much just scribbles.
Scribbles.
I would also point out that maybe Gaius here is an exception, not the norm. I definitely didn't know how to write when I was born.
Huh. Do you remember what you were like before you were born?
I didn't exist.
Oh. Oh. I thought.
Wait, are you saying that you were born, but you knew that you were somebody before you were born?
Yes.
I am immediately going to cast Detect Magic.
Okay. You detect magic. You detect no magic on this thing.
Oh, that's a surprise.
That
Alright,
I
so-
was born?
No, that. Alright, so. Something to understand about us anyway. We don't really know anything about pre-birth because we didn't exist. Our souls weren't in our bodies. I don't think.
Where were they?
I'm not sure any of us are qualified to answer that question, actually.
Some scientists have different answers, and
Oh.
Actually,
I remember.
All my
Milo-
fantasy stories could have told me something different.
Milo, you might have an interesting perspective on that, actually.
Well, it's kind of different. So, all right. So, Kier, in my case, my mother, she was a regular person here, but my father, he's a celestial. Do you know what that is?
I feel like I should know, and yet I don't.
Well, you know of the
Right.
gods, right?
Kind of.
So
People talk about them all the time. Never seen
imagine,
them.
imagine kind of like a servant to the gods, but they're also incredibly strong, and they're very much in tune with their gods. So, in my case, I was born from a celestial father, from Orin.
Oh. Interesting. That's rather interesting.
So
Tell me more about this father of yours and your birth and what it's led to.
Well,
And he eats potatoes. As do you regale him? Do you tell him just
Oh,
like
yeah, I'll
the
tell him.
Milo?
the whole Milo and Otis adventure minus Otis.
So your father is in the fires of every tavern, the
Um,
fires of every homely hearth.
Yeah, that's how I like to think I can talk with him from time to time.
That's wonderful. How interesting.
Milo's blushing like an idiot at that. It's like the SpongeBob squish down face smile.
And what about the rest of you? What do you all do, precisely?
Well,
Well,
I suppose you could say we are on a mission of sorts.
a quest? Are you on a quest? You watch as immediately the hair kind of brustles up and they kind of lean forward, clutching their instrument. I love quests. Quests
You
make for
could-
the greatest of songs. I was told
could
that
call it.
by my teacher. He told me that people who go on quests tend to have the greatest of stories, and the funniest, and the saddest, and the scariest, but the most interesting of all.
Well, our story, definitely from an outside perspective, I guess you could be interesting.
And mostly sad, actually.
Oh,
Yes.
But there's hope. There's always hope.
there is always hope. And
there
you
are.
are this hope? Are you the hope?
I suppose.
Oh, come
Yeah,
on,
like-
guys.
I mean,
I
we
like-
want to be.
I'd
We
like
are
to
the-
believe I am.
we are the
Tell
ones
me.
doing the most work in this.
Tell me of this quest and how you're the hope of it. Please, please, I must hear it.
Otho will sort of look around the tavern, see if anybody's like
Listening in.
Yeah, that's a
glancing
good
at our
question.
table.
Given that we currently have the local celebrity at our table, are we drawing a lot of eyes right now?
There's a couple people who are looking like, what the fuck is that? It's like, Larry, just play the cards. And he's like, okay. What the fuck is happening?"
Shut
Like,
up,
there's kind of
Larry.
that.
Deal the
Anytime-
hand.
Turn to the sky people again.
Yeah, anytime like a new person walks in, they're sort of like, "Hey, how's it? What the fuck is that?" And then they kind of get just like, "All right, I'm just gonna go over here now." Like
So
there
they're
seems to
not
be a little bit of
lingering.
attention. Yeah, no
I'm
one's
looking
really
around for
lingering.
people who are like keeping an ear or an eye on our table at all times, pretty much.
Okay, go ahead and roll a perception check. I'd
Can
say.
I as well, given our last
Yeah.
encounter with the assassins?
Big same, actually.
Oh,
Ooh,
natural 20.
my.
You
Nice.
know what? I'm not gonna bother with it.
Soft 20.
So this is a crowded tavern. You kind of look around. There are some like the person who's probably paying the most attention is probably the establishment owner, mostly just keeping an eye on his talent that has just come and probably got him a lot of money. So he's just kind of keeping a wayward eye on you guys, making sure that you're not trying to like, steal his talent possibly. But it's more of like a cautionary thing. You get the sense like he's like an older dude, but he's not like doesn't seem like, how do I say it? Like he's looking out for Kier's well-being in a way, but is like kind of in a weird half self-serving sort of way. That's the vibe you get. Everyone else in the tavern are like workers, kind of just like coming in for a drink. No one's really paying too much attention to you as another performer goes up on stage and begins to perform. You get the sense looking around that the hushed tone you could easily discuss.
Okay, Otho sort of will lean in.
Kier also leans in and is like getting a little too close. What does this gesture mean?
So we don't want other people to overhear us. We've sort of had a bit of trouble on our quest already.
Quests are wrought with trouble.
Yes. So, do you know about a place called Easonvale?
No, I do not. For the sake of brevity, do you regale the story of Easonvale to Kier?
Otho
I don't
would
think we
like
want to
look.
say everything.
Otho would look to the rest of the group before he like opens up about their like plan to this creature.
I
He'd
would
want to
say
gauge. He want to gauge their overall sort of willingness to spill details.
Could I, before we actually make that decision, can I insight him to see like if this is like really, really genuine, like, ooh, I want to know, or ooh, I want to use this to my advantage, kind of.
Okay. Go for it. Yeah, roll an insight check.
Okay. 21 both ways.
Nice. Kier genuinely wants to know. And also, you get the sense for a want, but they did mention earlier, they didn't know the word for it, but I gravitate towards adventurers.
Yeah.
And you've just clearly stated that you're adventurers and you have something to tell. And they're a songwriter. They're going to want to write a fucking song.
And it's actually because of that fact that at least above game, I would say that Eastgun would be hesitant to tell them everything. Because as we've just heard them tell a story about other adventurers that they met, we don't necessarily want everyone to know that we're doing this while Wormtongue is hiring assassins to kill us.
I would have guys like say something out loud, like as a response to like wanting to say things.
Sure, if you guys want to play this out, I'm totally fine with playing it out.
Well, we for the sake of brevity bit, I could say like two things here. Gaius would basically just like say that like while there are some bits of our quest that we must omit for the sake of our own journey's sake, however, there are bits of our own personal selves we can relate to this story if that interests them.
They find that very interesting indeed. I see.
Okay.
So I imagine you guys tell basically how. Let me ask these details first. Do you tell them that you died and were brought back to life? That is one question.
No, I would not.
No.
Okay.
No.
Do you tell them about Lynn at all?
In the broadest of sense, like we need someone to give us the quest.
Yeah, no names, but
no names, but like titles.
Gotcha.
Maybe
Kier
that we met a diviner who is helping us.
Yes, that's the best way to put it.
Scary lady.
I was about to say, if we could regale this tale, regale it as almost like a song.
Yeah,
of
vague
high,
is possible.
Vague but highly descriptive adjectives of places, locations, things at stake, that kind of thing. Because without giving our names, but rather giving ourselves maybe symbology, I suppose, of who we are
Yeah,
and what we
sure.
do. So
I guess the best way to put it is that we're off on a quest to cleanse filth from a certain
Yeah.
landscape.
All right. You guys regale the story, very vaguely, leaving out names and your specific goals, and probably the orbs altogether. I imagine like that's not even brought up at all, just for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
And
We're
as you
looking for the
regale,
MacGuffins of lore.
yeah, MacGuffins of lore, and Kier is absolutely enthralled. They are literally like leaning forward, like half of their body is on their elbows as they're like taking up half the table, just listening to all of you talk. And like there's no eyes, there's no expression, so it's a little eerie, but you get the sense and you can tell very easily because the tail behind them is swishing side to side, and every time you tell this sort of, and then we went to a forest that was like this, the tail kind of like immediately swishes excitedly almost like, and when the tail is done, Kier kind of sits back down and for a moment just kind of, you can hear breathing like a sigh, and they go, "That is quite the story. You are truly adventurous, and noble ones too. Those ones are rare. There are many people who claim to be noble, but they are not noble. But this is noble."
I'm glad you think so. Part of me
Indeed.
does believe the main reason I set out in the first place was not as noble, maybe a bit more selfish.
It's funny how goodness can happen by accident.
Those
That's
are some
true.
wise words.
Are they? They just came out of nowhere.
It would feel very ill of me if I followed that up with, as long as I achieve my glory,
What is glory?
a personal feeling of accomplishment.
Well, that seems selfish.
Just looks into his drink.
Well, I suppose one might be able to say that for a bard such as yourself to go around telling the tales of adventurers, is that not spreading word of their glory?
Oh, that is what glory is. I
Yes,
see.
prestige.
Ah, I know this word very well from my teacher. Prestige.
but
Yes, yes. Your
glory
teacher seemed like a wise person. Very wise person.
Oh
He
my
was
god.
shredded.
Moving along. But something to keep in mind too is that glory can also be very personal. It can be pride. It could feel like you've accomplished something great, not for your own self-gain, but maybe for the assistance of the whole world. That's a kind of glory.
It's very vast. Big. Many things within it.
Aye, and it comes with various twists and turns that most others might not see. The winding road before them, it's all very personal and interconnected.
Like a story. Or a quest.
Aye, a personal one, but a quest nonetheless.
Interesting. This maiden in this dead land. Do you think that she picked you for a reason?
It's kind of hard to tell because on one hand it might seem like it was convenience, but
Oh, I think you are confused. I'm not asking if you know. I'm asking what you think.
I'm not sure about that myself. I think it was sort of just a matter of who was available.
Aye, it sort of does get that feeling. Although that's very pessimistic to see it that way.
You know me.
I believe that it was the right place at the right time.
Destiny. That is the
Something.
word for that.
I suppose you could call it that.
Aye, if we want to be flowery about it, I could see that.
Destiny is a fun word. Because it can be good and bad. Many words are like this.
But like, it can also be a bad thing, though. Destiny could be a fate that you don't want, and that you'd fight your entire life to not have.
It can sound like a shackle.
There was a saying I heard once. Spoken to me like a warning.
One often finds their destiny on the road they take to avoid it.
If I
I'm
could
sorry.
change
Have I
the
made-
subject just a little bit.
Oh, my apologies. I might have made you all uncomfortable. Sometimes I ask things and people get quiet and look in various different directions. They swivel their head because they lack eyeballs to kind of emulate this.
All right, Monty, I was just trying not to make an Uguay joke, all right? The silence
I
wasn't
know, but it's a
intentional.
true statement, though.
I know,
No, yeah, it is.
I know, it's good.
It's all right, but actually have a question for you.
Of course, that seems only fair.
You keep mentioning your teacher.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you could tell us a little more about them?
Ah, yes, of course. They are a musician just like me, but they are a much better one and much more loud, much more proud. And they do not wear a shirt most of the time.
God damn it.
Their name is Panic Grimtongue. They were once a great adventurer.
Have we ever heard that name before?
History check with
Sure.
disadvantage, all of you.
Yeah.
All of us.
I would
Natural
imagine.
0.
That follows.
12.
Oh, I wonder what this roll will be. Oh my god. Double natural 20.
Wow.
It's
Hmm.
destiny!
Fucking course.
That's
Roll
a-
20. I see roll 20. I see.
That's a 13 for Escan.
Okay. None of you know who this is. Otho, you know who this is. The famous musician, Panic Grimtongue, guitarist extraordinaire, saver of the realms, so he claims, but not many people believe him. Tiefling.
Wait,
Beast.
so no one believes him?
Some people do and some people don't, because a lot of his tales are a little far-fetched for some listeners.
We know about the Unexpectables, right?
I imagine maybe not.
Probably
because we're on a
not.
different
Probably not.
continent.
It was very isolated in one place.
Like, I would imagine a lot of strange stories come from Alavast, so the ones that are believable are mixed in with the ones that aren't, and I imagine
So
a
I'll
lot
say
more that
this.
isn't.
I'll say this, Connor. You know a lot, but keep it tame, please.
I heard he has a huge.
No, no, no.
Now, I have heard of this Panic Grimtongue before.
Have
A
you?
musician. Yes. I think he may have visited Alton at one time or another. It's all tangential and things that I've simply heard. I've never met the man before in my life. Sounds like he would be a bit much. But
Hmm.
yes, I've heard of him and his skill, and he is quite famous in some circles.
Yes.
When I was born, and Kier kind of looks at you like, that's what it is, right? I was born.
When I was born here, I was very confused and very lost. And I was guided towards Panic Grimtongue. And he was playing music and telling stories with it. And it felt right. So I asked for some advice. And he asked me if I was going to buy a t-shirt. And I did not get a t-shirt because I did not have money. But he gave me some very good advice. And we talked a lot. He told me stories. He taught me how to tune an instrument. And, well, I left shortly after that and found my own way. I want to be like him. I want to tell stories of adventurers. In fact, all of you remind me of his friends that he talked about quite a bit.
Who are they?
They were called the Unexpectables.
It's kind of a
was a
dumb name.
It was a silly name. Apparently, it was because when people met them, they would say, "You're not what we expected." And they kind of took to it.
That
You know,
sounds
it's-
strangely familiar.
Yeah, it sounds similar to what we keep getting met with.
Ah, maybe you're Unexpectables too.
God damn it, Monty!
That fourth
You've
wall's
started
not
the
holding
credits.
Oh,
done.
that fourth wall's bowing real hard, my dude.
You can't just drop the title.
That shit is ready to fucking crumble on top of us.
If we could back up just a little bit, you said you were
Oh,
born
okay.
here?
You watch as he scoots his chair back a couple times.
No, not there, really. Oh,
No,
Gaius does it as well.
sorry, I meant to an earlier point in the conversation.
Oh, they scoot their chair back in.
You said you were born here. Did you mean Martiralo?
No,
Alton?
no. I don't know what that is. I know Martiralo. Boat came there. I am
You're-
from Alavast originally.
Ah. We
I
know
fell
someone from
there.
Alavast.
2 years ago.
I'm sorry, you fell there?
Yes,
What does that mean?
I fell there.
From where?
The sky.
Slow turn to Milo.
look! Don't look at me. I was actually born. It's just my dad that lives somewhere.
Did you fall from the sky?
No, I didn't fall from the sky.
These are serious questions. I need them for the Odyssey.
I didn't.
She's like holding the book up.
Did it hurt?
That was the most dangerous sip of my life.
Always keep you on your toes, Monty.
I am holding, I shit you not, a real liar in my hand, and I took a sip of Baja Blast and
Oh,
disaster almost
God.
beheld me.
Baja Blast and the Liar. That's
Spit all the
terrible.
Baja Blast right in the liar hole.
Oh my lord. It's
All right,
yeah.
all right. Now I've got a question.
Okay. There's been lots tonight.
I know. There's only so much I know about myself and the god that I worship and the order I'm supposed to be a part of. Were any of them a part of any religion?
What? He just cocks his head like entirely, like almost an entire angle.
Oh, like an owl.
Yeah, totally confused. Has no idea what you're talking about.
Were
You
any
might
of
wanna-
them? Were any of them like clerics or people of the cloth or help run temples or anything like that?
Were any of who?
The
These
Unexpectables.
unexpectables you're talking about.
Oh, well, there was Panic. He was the smart brains of it. It is said that he could take the blows of 100 men in battle.
I mean, he did.
It's a little sore in the morning, but you know.
There was, you must forgive me, my memory is not so good. And he only spoke of specific tales that he could remember. There was a companion of his who was, oh, hello, there's a cat. And he watches, just turns around and looks at it. Hello. Okay, they're gone now.
It's a goblin. Shing.
Guard your ankles.
There was a friend of his who owns a zoo, which is a place where many animals gather. Not of their own volition, but by
Gather,
force.
yes.
That sounds fun.
It was.
Zoo? You mean like a farm?
No. They're similar. But you look at them, I suppose you could look at them on a farm. Hello, cat. Do you have something to add to this conversation? Oh, I see. You watch as Kier turn to you. I cannot speak cat.
He turns to me.
Not to all of you.
Miraculously, I can't either.
Oh, wait a minute. I do remember one. He said he had a friend who was a bird, but they weren't a bird. They were a person. A bird person.
God damn it.
Fuck's sake.
And they liked the sun. I think.
What kind of bird were they?
I don't know.
Were they
Would
about
would we
playing?
be aware of
Kenku.
yeah, Kenku and other avian peoples?
There's only Kenku, so that's probably the only one you can think of.
Gotcha.
He was very good at sneaking, and he had a very good heart, apparently. I mean, I never met him, so I do not know. Yes, thank you, Cat.
Sounds
The cat
odd.
probably does not know either, but it feels rude to not include them.
Kier's being a little Deadpool right now.
There were some others, but I don't remember them that well. I'm very sorry.
Oh, that's all right.
I think there were 2 birds, or maybe I'm getting them confused. Maybe there's only one?
I think we may be going a little off track here. Can we get back to the part where you fell from the sky?
That's quite interesting, actually.
Oh, well, yes, of course.
You
I mean-
said you remember things from before you were born.
Well, I
Right.
don't anymore.
I thought you
What?
said you did.
Well, I did, for a little bit, and then it went away.
So how did you know that you remembered if you don't remember?
That's a good question now, isn't it?
Milo's face just turns into a blue screen in a 404.
Bong! The dial-up
Also-
modem noise.
It is not like a memory, I guess. It's more of like, Yes, I agree, Kat. I agree. Uh-huh. Thank you.
He just pets the cat. The cat's in the scene now, everybody. I hate to
Just
break it
deal
to
with
you.
it.
Deal
Hi,
with it.
Goblin.
Goblin's
Special guest
here.
star Goblin, ladies and gentlemen.
She's been fed. She has water. I don't know why she's fussing, but
I
if she
can't
fusses
believe
more, I might
Goblin
have to.
was the first official guest of Unexpectables too.
Right? Congratulations.
It is like, you know when you walk into a room and you're home, and you know you are home?
I guess.
It is like that. But it is complicated and hard to explain. There was a before, and I know that it was, but I don't remember what it was. Only that it was.
So.
And then it wasn't, and there was a voice. Not that voice. That's the cat.
Otho sort of strokes his chin a little bit, and he looks like he's in thought.
It was said when hearkened in the new Age of Etheal. Something was born. And I do not know it, but I wondered if that was the voice I heard. They were telling me that it was safe. And then, next thing I knew,
They kind of bring up their hands.
I was born.
So, did your memories of that fade as you grew up, or?
A little bit. I do have some memories, but they're distant like a dream. And I'm not sure if they're memories or just made up ones. Perhaps I should drink some of this.
And he takes the tankard of ale and looks at it.
I don't think that's gonna help you remember.
Oh,
more,
Might help
more
you
likely
forget.
to help you forget.
oh. You should never forget.
I actually agree.
After that, I made my way and people found me and I learned. And I grew. Well, grew in... I was always the same size.
Wait, you mean like this?
Yes, but I didn't have clothes. That changed very quickly.
So, even as a baby, you look like this?
Well, I was never a baby. I was just born.
Are there more like you?
Yes, there are. Not many. It takes a while to be born, I suppose.
Have you met any?
A couple.
And did you all fall from the sky
Yes, we did.
at the same time?
No, different times.
Oh.
One had a very good memory of before being born. They talked about the place that they were born from. It sounded interesting. I wish I could remember where I came from.
Where did they say they came from?
They said they came from a place that had many winds and no land. They said the breezes were eternal. And fight was the only movement. It is no surprise then that they took to wandering so much, and a vested interest in not staying on the ground for too long.
Money?
Mm-hmm.
We have no concept of the elemental planes, correct?
Arcana, hide roll.
I'm gonna
voluntarily pass on this.
That's fine, we're all dumb.
That hurts me a lot to say, but
intelligence.
Yeah, you guys don't have a clue unless anyone else would like to roll.
13.
No idea.
I don't think there's any way Eastgun would know about this.
No.
I thought I might, but
Nope, you don't.
I'm dumb.
But that was then, and this is now.
And now is much more interesting.
So, do you plan to stay here, or do you plan to travel, or what's your future
travel.
plans?
I'm going to travel, of course.
Where were you thinking of going?
Anywhere.
Well, did you have like a specific location in mind? I might be able to help with that.
Why would I have a specific location in mind?
Well, most people when they're traveling have a place that they're traveling to. You know, a destination.
How sad
Why is that sad?
to know where you're going.
I think knowing where you're going is really good. It's safe, you know? Also,
Sometimes-
it's a goal. You have something
If you
to
know
aim
where you're
for.
going, then that's all you'll ever been to.
Well, no, you can know where you're going without having been there before.
You can?
Yeah.
I'll actually pull out my map of Martirallo.
I was about to say, get the map, son.
This is what I was born for.
You
For
watch as
example,
Kier leans over and looks at it, and there's a moment, there's a bit of a pause where you see them kind of scanning over the map, and they look up towards you, yes, kind of go,
I still cannot read.
and they sit back in their chair.
yeah, it's okay. So, you said you came to Martirallo on a boat, right? Was that...
Yes. Yes, a boat.
Did you miss the second question? Uh-oh.
I
Yeah,
did
we
not
didn't
hear a
hear it.
second question.
didn't hear
was
the
that
second
at the
question.
port?
Oh, I guess Discord said no, thank you.
No questions for
was that in
Eastcan,
the-
only silence.
Was that in the port of Martirallo?
I assume so.
The big city, right?
Very big.
Okay. So that would be here.
And he's gonna point on the map where the capital city is.
No, it was much larger than that.
No, this is a representation of the country. So where in the country that city was would be here.
Oh, that's a poor representation. It was much nicer than this.
Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You've just crushed his soul. Yeah, Eastgun would be really quiet at somebody calling his map a poor representation.
So the idea, Kier, the idea is that sometimes when we get lost and we don't know where we're going and we need to find somewhere safe to stay, we use this. It's not exactly a good representation of everything, but you've got icons and little symbols right here and there, and it lets you know where there are towns and people and where there's wilderness and where sometimes there's danger, and it's good not to go where there's that kind of danger.
Just like how your music can tell a tale, but not
someone cannot physically experience it, just like how I can write words in my book, but no one can physically experience it.
Oh, I see. It is art. Art
Aye.
that helps.
That's the idea.
Oh, you are very good, Escan.
The 180, just his life returns.
Well, I mean, what I was trying to get at is, right now we're here, in Quincunx, and he'll point out where Quincunx is on the map.
I will close the picture so we can take a look at things. There we go.
And,
I see.
you know, the country of Martorello's pretty big. There's all this area that I'm guessing you haven't been to.
And he's going to kind of highlight all the things on the sides of the road that goes directly north from Martorello.
So, this road, and he points towards here. This is the road that leads to the dead place. That is your quest.
Aye.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
And-
recommend going there, though.
Oh, yes, I've been told several times to not go there. I am going to go here, I think.
That might not be that much better, actually.
Why not?
There are bandits on the road.
Oh, yes, they
And
like my songs too.
Wait, really? They haven't given you any trouble?
No.
I suppose
I
you don't
would-
carry that
I
much
have to
money
assume
around.
Yes, I was about to say. Seeing as how you
Or-
poured all of your earnings out.
Or you possess some skill in which to protect yourself.
Sometimes when people see me, they're not as curious. Sometimes they do the opposite and go the other way.
Fight.
No. Not fight. Go the other way.
They avoid you.
Kier nods. Kind of goes back to strumming their instrument.
Makes sense to me.
Sometimes people are afraid of the things that they don't understand.
Milo winces a little bit at that.
If nothing else, that's invigorated me on my quest.
I want to go to a place called Athel.
Athel
Oh.
is.
I have a map for that, actually.
And I guess this might be the first time I pull it out, but you guys will see a page come out that does not have all of Athel in it. It has a path that connects Athel to Easonvale.
Nice.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, I think the fastest way there would be either through Easonvale, or maybe, I guess, you could go northwest through the mountain pass, but that doesn't seem super safe.
I was advised to go through Sablon and continue up the northwestern road.
Yeah, I mean, you technically could get there that way. I've never done it, but
I would avoid a place called Kutchner's Cove if you can at all do that.
Okay, I will do that.
Apparently,
do we
there's
know
not
where
much
that is?
left.
Do we know where that is, Monty?
It was. I think it was around there. I think they said.
It was more like southwest.
Yeah, I was thinking it was to the
Like
south.
right around here.
Yeah. Or maybe around there. I can't give you an exact location given the fact that you were only told a vague location.
Didn't I get
Yes.
to copy an entire map?
You did, actually. That's a good point, Mega Man.
Huh.
Well, how
And I will
about
give,
that?
I will give that to you. You've made a compelling argument, Eastcan Sea Lolly. Right there. Kushner's Cove is right
Hey.
There we go.
Goes with a K.
there. Chat, I will move it over so they can see it. It's right there.
Thank you, thank you.
Right here.
yeah, as long as they go northwest. They should be fine. I mean, relatively speaking, except for, bandits, possible ogre wives, whatever else might be up there.
And I wouldn't know where Grimbones is, would I, Monty? Like
It's
relative?
not near here. No.
Okay.
Kind of come from that area, honestly.
You don't
Hmm?
seem the type, and forgive me if I am assuming otherwise, but like the rest of us, he like holds up his axe. We all have means to protect ourselves, be it weapon or magic. I assume you have some sort of talent to keep you out of danger.
Yes, I do.
Care to partake in such detail?
Sure. You watch as he begins to play a song, and he just kind of.
Music as a form of combat. Gaia shrugs. Well, stranger things have happened. That's quite interesting to think that that'd be such a thing.
I
Indeed.
have heard that some bards can utilize magic.
Yes, Panic Grimtongue was a master of magic. He said he could cast over 1 million spells. He learned so many over the course of his adventures.
God damn it.
Uh,
Meanwhile,
alright.
Kai is in the corner foaming at the mouth. Oh god, guys!
Not- I'm not the magically inclined type. My brother could probably verify that claim, however.
Oh, he talks?
And he turns towards Kai.
Oh.
Shit.
He does when he wants to.
I see.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, the
I'm-
whole point of
I
these maps is so that you
apologize.
can get to where you're trying to go.
I apologize. Have I made a fence?
I don't think so.
I mean,
I feel
I
you would
was a
be
little
lot more
upset, but
outspoken if
you made it
did.
better, so.
Oh, I apologize if I have made a fence.
No, it's fine.
I am quite curious. Your companion here has not asked me any questions, though each of you has each asked me one. Would you like to ask me a question? I feel as though our exchange of questions has not been quite fulfilled with one missing out. Or are you content?
Kai will put down the book that he's currently reading, and he will look at this person, and he will think. I don't really have a question, but if I think of one, I'll ask you.
Okay. Next time we meet, you will ask me a question.
If
This
I want
is called. If you want to. This is called a promise.
I'm sorry to take away. I just imagine he holds up a gun. You will ask me a question.
You will ask me a question.
It's like the
Next time
meme
we meet, you
handgun.
will ask you. Hold on, no. Hold on. When next we meet, you will ask me a question.
Jesus.
Just cocks the leer.
Kier kind of finishes up the last little potato on their plate and kind of places the fork down and goes,
Have you any more questions?
I mean, I have
Because-
a lot, but we'll be here all night if I ask all of them, so.
Indeed.
We don't want to take up any more of your time.
And I must sleep, or else I will disappear.
Not literally, right?
I don't know. I haven't gotten that far.
Oh God, is that what happens when you go to sleep?
That's what happens when you don't go to sleep or don't eat.
Gaius like holds his temples, looking at his looking at the table. Holy shit.
they kind of stand up to their full height and they kind of bow again. Like it's a same over, like almost over, like too much of a bow. Like you're gonna double over, but he never does. He kind of stands up at the full stature and goes,
It has been a pleasant evening. I have learned much, and all of it was very interesting. I hope you do not mind, but I may make a song about what I have learned tonight.
Oh, I think that's fine. It'd be nice to find you again sometime and hear that song.
Aye, when next we meet, hopefully you'll give us a taste of that.
I hope so too. I am still learning, but my master told me practice makes perfect. And I will continue to practice. And it does not have to be perfect, it just has to be good.
Did he practice all 1,000,000 spells?
He claims he has.
Suspicious. Like squints.
I don't know. I've never casted a spell before. Kier kind of shrugs. He could do many amazing things. Why would I doubt him now? Anyway, I now know your names, and you know mine. This makes us friends.
Aye. Well, next time.
It's a step up from acquaintances.
Milo does the big
Easkin
dumb
shields his
smile.
eyes as Milo starts glowing and
Yeah,
vibrating next
yeah,
to him.
that is correct. Friend.
You have gifted me a story, and upon our next meeting, I will gift you a song. Good night, my friends, my curers of lands. Goodbye.
Aye.
See you
Good
again.
night, Kier. Oh, one last thing, actually. If on your travels you encounter someone named Wormtongue, avoid him.
Okay. They turn around and they walk away.
That was
Well,
nice.
Sure.
Something,
Easkin starts rolling up his maps.
something about Kier's story reminded me of something.
Oh,
The
yeah?
way that they depicted falling from the sky and having no memory of the time before reminds me an awful lot of something Lynn told me. I wonder if it's related.
How so?
She has no memory of her time when she was, you know, like us.
Well, but I mean, that's different, right? I mean, Oslamir Harlan remembered her. Right?
No, well, yes, people remember. People remember them and remember us, but we don't remember what happened when we died.
I haven't died yet. I'm right here.
We all died, Iskan.
Oh. Well, I mean, yeah. But I can remember before that.
We remember before that, but we don't remember what happened during.
Maybe something we can ask. Well, I suppose going around and asking what happened a year or so ago, however long we've been asleep. Does he actually laugh at that?
Hmm?
Does he actually
Oh, I
giggle at
burped.
that?
Oh, I burped.
Oh, okay. I thought that was like a giggle at like the idea. It's like you're like, oh, that's cute. You call it asleep because I actually would have had something for that. For the time we've been, I suppose, asleep, it would be ill-advised for us to ask questions about the previous time we've been that has gone by.
I mean, we've sort of been doing that. Just trying to get our bearings and figure out what's been going on.
Well, Gaius kind of just like bites the bottom of his lip. I don't know if that breaks my oath to ask such things. So I guess I'll just have to hope that vicariously I'll learn from you. From the rest of you, anyway.
Maybe we shouldn't think too hard on it. We do have something to do tomorrow that's kind of important.
Yes, we came here to talk to Rebu.
Oh my
Does
goodness,
anyone
how did we
know
forget
where he
about that?
is?
I didn't forget.
Has Rebu been sitting here the whole time?
He's like right behind us.
He's at the table and we just never noticed.
He was the cat. I knew it.
Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Okay.
Kier pulls his mask off. It's Rebu.
Fooled you.
11.
That's a
Then Rebu
soft
pulls his
10.
face off. It's Tianga.
No.
12.
You guys
I'm the least perceptive.
scan the inn. You don't see him.
6. Maybe we should go check out by the stables.
Or we could just ask after him.
That is true.
You also have an item.
Yep, I'm gonna tap my ear.
Come in, Rebu.
Come here, next week, love. We're going to go on in now.
Do we ever decide on code names?
No.
You actually say that into the.
No, I don't say that.
Okay. Someone has the sending stones. You can send him a message.
I do. I'll, I guess, tap to the side of my ear like Codex style, like Metal Gear. Rebo, we're at. What's the name of this inn?
The Dragon's Drink. Sea Dragon's Drink.
We're sitting at the Sea Dragon's Drink. Where are you currently?
Also in the Sea Dragon's Drink, getting a lot of money from cards.
I turn to look if there's anyone playing cards.
Okay, you peer around and look, and as you peer around, it's such a minor detail you barely could notice. You see a copper dragonborn with really long kind of dreadlocks running down the back, kind of tied up in like a makeshift ponytail, with that white pipe in their mouth, currently playing at cards with two human guys who look like they're sweating like profusely, and a half orc who is like scratching his forehead. And the dragonborn looks calm, but is also kind of peering around after kind of speaking randomly.
Do I lock eyes with this dragonborn?
You do lock eyes with this dragonborn.
I tap my ear to see if like he like gives any acknowledgement.
You watch as the dragonborn just sighs and like the pipe droops in the mouth, and the dragonborn turns and goes, "Sorry, gentlemen, but I got a friends waiting on me." And the half orc goes, "Oh no, you can't leave now that you're winning." He goes like, "That's the smartest time to leave, friends. Have a good night." And you watch as kind of shifting through the crowd. You see Rebu. You assume Rebu. It's pretty obvious with the pipe. As a very tall, like 6'2" copper dragonborn, kind of walks over and takes Kier's seat and looks down and goes, "Who ate the food?"
There was a bard playing here earlier, and apparently part of his deal playing here was to get some food out of it.
Yeah, seems about right. Sorry, I
Surprised
had
you
a.
didn't notice.
I was a little focused on the game,
I see. Well,
multiplying my earnings from you lot.
yes.
What?
Speaking of, we've had a bit of a change of plans. We're
Okay.
going to be hanging around Quinkung's for a few days. There is a
There's something we have to take care of.
yes, a situation of note that requires our attention.
We
Yeah.
acquired work.
Good to know. How long do you think you're going to be? I'm not in any hurry. I mean, I'm at your guys' mercy, but you're gonna have to pay the stables a bit more money.
That's fine. We can pay the stables. I think a few days, I think, is what we agreed upon. Yes.
Okay.
2 days. 2 or 3
Yeah.
tops.
Not that long.
Okay. Well, when you're ready to go, just send me a sending stone message, and if I don't hear back from you in, let's say, 4 days, I presume you dead, and I run off with the axe beaks till the sunset.
That
don't do
seems
that.
a
I
little
don't wanna
bit
be dead.
jumping to conclusions, but I mean,
Just the fucking like saddest look on Gaius. I don't want to be dead. No,
That's
Um,
bad.
that's bad.
I don't suppose you'll have an idea of who exactly we should be looking for when we're done.
Well, it's a good thing I have this then, don't I?
And it's a good thing that you're only looking for a pipe.
Kind of hard to notice in a crowded room, but okay.
That's not my fault. Listen, I got people here who I earn a lot of money off of, and I don't want them to know I'm here, okay?
Are you cheating?
Shut, don't say it so loud.
I didn't. I didn't. I was the quietest Gaius could have ever possibly been.
Gaius, how dare you insinuate that he's cheating?
He like puts his hand on his face and pushes him down to the table, like, shut the fuck up!
I am
have-
calm.
I may have perused in some rule bending every now and again. Listen, times are tough, gotta eat. Sometimes you have to make some cards disappear and reappear. It's fun, and can get you into trouble, but when you can change your face, trouble tends to not follow that face.
Gaius
We're
is
gonna-
fucking. Gaius for the first time is like neutral faced. He's not smiling anymore.
Don't judge me, you're in no position to judge.
I say nothing.
Right. We'll touch base with you later.
2 days. I'll pay the axe weeks, but you owe me for the days.
I mean,
Of
we just give you
course.
the money now, can't
Yeah,
we?
just
Yeah,
give
that
the
is
money
also
now.
true. How much do you need? Like
Let's
10
see,
silver,
I think-
maybe?
I think it was 10 silver for each axe. So it's 1 silver
So-
for each axe speak, and there's 6. So it's gonna be 12 silver.
12 silver.
12
days.
silver. I'm going to give you a gold and 2 silver.
He takes it. All right. Well, leave it to me. I'll take care of it. And if you need me, give me a, kind of gives you a wink.
Thank you, sir.
Try not to get yourself killed.
I haven't so far. He kind of turns around and goes, "Gentlemen, about our game. I might be back in the cards for us." And the 2 humans go, "Oh, fuck." And the half-orc's like, "Yes! Get back in here! I want my money back!" And you guys finish your drink. I assume you purchase food as well. It comes with
Yeah.
the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we figure that out last week, or have we not paid that yet?
Yeah, we
I
paid.
don't. You paid, I think.
We
I
paid.
think
Yeah,
Uh,
we paid.
You paid, yeah. So you guys, it was fairly cheap. Oh yeah, there it is. It was 5 silver or 5 copper per person for the night, and the inn rooms are passable. They're like cots. They're not even beds.
So the Motel 6, got it.
Yeah, like a camping cot, and then you can throw your bedroll on top of it. There's not even like a wash basin. It's just a room with a door and a cot in it.
Wow,
the
all
roof.
that for only 5 copper? What a deal.
I know, what a steal, right? And as you guys head to sleep for the night, your mission ahead of you the following dawn, that's where we're going to take our break.
Oh, good. I need to eat
Cool.
some of these.
Party time!
Be right back.
PP time.
I'm the pee-pee poo-poo man.
Don't say his name.
Don't say it, don't think it, don't say it, don't think it, don't say it, don't think it.
Well, I guess that means it's time for the halftime show. Not some cheap imitation knockoff, the actual halftime show. What's up, fam? Also, this music is way too loud. There we go. Do that.
Is it loud?
All right. Yeah, it's just for me.
Oh, on your end? Okay.
Yeah. I think it's coming out of different speakers. That's why. Yes, I'm talking. Why wouldn't I be talking? Also, hello, welcome, first-time chatter. I see you.
Hello, first time chatter. Cool.
Yes, hello. I'm looking directly at you. What do you think of the Cubs getting Billinger? I hate the Dodgers. Anyway, I won't turn this into sports talk. Doing well, Bosco. How are you? I'm doing great. It's a good day. Today is a good day. Chet, what's your thought on Kier? I love them already with weird writing. Meh. Venan Novius, thank you for the 100 bits. Remember, see your local cleric if your orb pondering sessions last longer than 4 hours.
Damn, 4 hours.
Yeah. Zocco Do with the 500-bit donation. Glad to have you guys on in the background while I work. Being forced to work from home for 3 weeks thanks to an asbestos break. And I'm so busy, all I ate today was a cow tail and half a can of Pringles.
Bro,
How is
get
that
you
different
some-
from your normal day, Zocco? Just
Get
curious.
you some food.
Tiki the Troll, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Lucky number 7. Almost as lucky as that nat 20 despite disadvantage. Morth Rando, thank you for the 100 bits. That was an amazing scene with the Star Child. Sadly, I need to go to bed now. Have a nice game. See you in the VODs. Did you get enough sleep, Bosco? Abso-fucking-lutely not, Evie, and you should know that.
We sleep? That's crazy.
First of all, fuck you. Second of all,
I don't sleep either.
also
Fuck.
fuck you. Shut up. I'll kill you.
Man.
Raw Sodium. Kier is the ghost of T-Angle. Roll initiative. 50 bits. Thank you so much.
Oh man, I love Tingle.
I love T-Angle.
Oh my god. LG is feeding us with the art right now.
Protos,
really
thank you for the
fair.
10 bits. Wanted you guys to take Kier with you. Would be nice to have a bard/tank. First of all, no. Second of all, depends on the bard. Speaking of sleep, I should head to bed soon. Yes, I'm having a decent sleep schedule, I think. Hey, Connor, what was the name of that assassin you played on Ties That Bind? You know, the one with the 18-pack.
Yeah, Dupre.
Oh, that dude's a douchebag.
Yeah.
That's a douchebag name.
Yeah. he
What's a
sounded like
douchebag
this.
name?
It's me, douchebag.
I
call
feel
me
bad that
douchebag
Remy
Dupree.
didn't get nothing when Kier talked about the Unexpectables. Well, yeah, but they weren't talking about the Unexpectables +1. Otherwise, then he would have been included. Vina Novius, thank you for the 100 bits. Also, I can't believe Panic didn't tell Kier about Remy. I absolutely can.
Yeah, he
I
only told them about
absolutely
main
can.
characters.
Magic Ninja Go, thank you for the 100 bits. So, looks like the fourth wall is slowly going back up for now.
Just panic, just like, yep, I did it. It was all me, no one else.
Callum
Yeah, there was
draws
a couple guys
with
who helped me.
25 bits. Otho, why yes, I know Panic Grimtongue looks at the camera. I know him a lot.
Of course I know.
Umbertastic. So
He's
Kier
me.
gave Kai an epic burn. Will Kai return the favor next time they meet? I'm not going to fight with every NPC that has a one-liner. That's the... But I would. Kai can't.
You weren't supposed to fight with him.
Oh, I'd kill him. Above game, I'd kill him. But in game, I can't have Kai fight.
But in game, I'm built less.
Yeah. In game, I don't actually want to fight.
Build
I don't want to
Pinto
ruin the
soft.
experience. Above game, we're going to throw hands, though.
Why?
Henry Seckelman, thank you for the 100 bits. I thought the big red guy was named Grongulong.
The strong.
The Strong.
What character is that? I don't remember that in lore.
I don't remember that at all.
Who is this man? Who is
Ross
Grongulong?
Sodium, damn it, Bosco. Remy was a main character with the 10 bits. I'm sorry, it's not in the cards. Literally, no refunds. Protoss with another 10 bits. I love how Panic told Kier all the awesome stuff he can do. Crit Scratch, thank you for the bits. Nice title drop, Monty.
I'm gonna push to put Grongulong into the fucking lore somewhere. I'm gonna do it.
Grongulong is that's a solid name. That is an orc name if I've ever seen it.
Grongulong is a great orc name.
Grongulong.
That sounds like that meme for like the different names for breasts.
It also sounds like the most like fucking like third stashed away in the family line Kong I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Huge
It's Grongulong Kong.
It's Grongulong Kong.
Massive
Talking about
badong
him.
honkaroos. Huge grongulongs.
Dude, look at the Kawangas on him.
Have you met my brother Gonhanaga
Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze 2 featuring new funky Grongulong mode.
Oh my god.
GK!
Hey,
Grongulong Kong!
Yes!
I don't like how well that fits. That's way too perfect. Son of a bitch.
Zito, we're now
This-
friends for life, buddy.
Fuck yeah!
That's
Packaged
it.
and sealed.
This bit has gone on a bit too long, so
Okay,
No,
I
no.
just-
Alla Walla Bingo, thank you for the 45 bits. Fun game so far. I can't believe this is the session where Monty mocks the first Unexpectables for an hour.
To be fair, it's not me. Kier only knows some information, and he's filling in the gaps best he can.
yeah, I saved the
There
world.
might be a
and I got
particular
his own
part in
help.
the story that he's pulling his information from.
I
Mhm.
guess there was a zoo.
There
I
was a
don't fucking
blue
know.
guy and a red guy and
I
a
imagine
green
a couple
guy,
of them.
and then there was a purple guy.
I
Now I
imagine
just-
a couple of them didn't even want to be in his songs.
Now I just fucking imagine Themis just like coming up on Uncle Panic. Hello, it's me.
Hello.
Oh,
I
it's
was
red
gonna
guy.
say-
Oh god.
Oh
You
god,
also-
this task's a weird one.
I also want to point out that this occurred like 19 years ago for
Anyway.
Panic at the time, so you know.
Are you telling me he like develops just like fucking?
Also, Callum Draws, thank you for the 10 bits. Panic, I can take on at least 10 Goliaths. Kier, in a fight, right? Panic. ... Kier, in a fight, right? Zian Lida, thank you for the 100 bits. And then there's Tiango. He's dead.
Spoiler.
Dude, spoilers.
I-
what the
I-
fuck?
The fucking memes channel is also killing it, by the way. And I think I
I'm
found one of my.
scared.
Here's probably my favorite. I posted in memes. This one's really funny.
What the fuck?
Once upon a time.
Once
Oh my
upon a
God,
time,
there's so
I
many
was
layers.
me. I just picture Mojo Jojo go, it was me.
It was me.
It was me. Thank you to all my Powerpuff homies out there who got that reference.
Amazing.
Fuck yeah.
Fucking love the Powerpuff Girls.
What?
I said I fucking love the Powerpuff Girls.
Oh.
It sure is.
I thought you said fuck all of the Powerpuff Girls, and I was about to. throw
No,
hands.
fucking Powerpuff Girls was awesome. I got
It
made
was
fun of for
awesome.
watching Powerpuff Girls.
And we
Yeah,
all agree.
well, that's because they were short-sighted idiots.
we all agree that Bunny was the best Powerpuff Girl, right?
No.
What? First of all, how dare you?
Okay,
We don't all
legitimate
agree.
question. What is everybody's favorite Powerpuff Girl of the three?
Of the three, well, now
Buttercup.
you're narrowing it down too
Of the
far.
three.
Yeah, of the three, the only three
Buttercup.
Powerpuff Girls.
That's disgusting. I cannot believe you would throw Bunny under the bus like that.
Who?
Bunny.
I don't.
There's a whole
We're not
episode where
talking
the
about
girls make a
your
fourth
fat sleepy
Powerpuff
cat
Girl.
bunny.
This
Oh
is
my
an
God.
act. Okay, Bosco, you've never seen enough Powerpuff Girls.
God, why is there so much extended lore for things that don't need extended lore?
Because
Well,
that's
Kratos
exactly
has
why.
to kill Captain Crunch.
No, and I don't want to get back on this again. Fuck. Chat's
Also-
answering my question.
also the answer is
I like
Guys,
chat.
guys, all I
I-
gotta say is, at least Bunny is alive, unlike Jenkins, who Monty let die.
Fucking let Jenkins go!
No!
Maybe
Why are you?
dinner
Why
real
are
quick.
you the only one who doesn't care about Jenkins?
Because everyone
Hey,
else
you
is being a
lie.
contrarian.
He died for you.
I'm
Didn't
muting
die
again.
for anyone. Sorry.
Monty, to answer your question, it's Buttercup.
Buttercup? Alright. I'm
Also
Buttercup as
Secretly,
Buttercup.
it's
well.
Bunny,
Buttercup. No, Buttercup is the correct answer. I'm proud of you, Mark.
Yeah, Buttercup is good.
but secretly it's Bunny.
Any Blossom likers anywhere? Speak now.
No.
There are people out there who like Blossom.
Where?
They're just like 12 seconds delayed. It's fine.
There's like 8 of
Ah,
them.
fair enough.
I like this one.
That's not okay. That's
Yeah,
not
no.
okay.
Have
No,
you not seen that before?
I have
That's
seen
not
them. I know
okay.
exactly what episode that is. You're
I
wrong.
do too, but that's still not okay.
Connor, that's my culture. It's not a costume.
I'm not sure what to say to that, so I'll say that.
Man, it just got awkward in here.
I can't believe no one's gotten that joke before. Never mind. Thank you for
Thank you for the mouth noises that
Yeah,
you yell at us about.
the mukbang
Sorry.
episode of
Taking
Unexpectables.
a long sip. Alright, are we all back?
Defense.
I was gonna eat some crackers, but sure, we can keep going.
No, you can eat crackers if you need
Yeah,
some
you
time.
can eat crackers while we chill.
Yeah.
We're not in a rush to go anywhere.
Okay. Mini. I don't know why they call it that. Sorry, I'm tearing in one of my boxes because I've got
Besides,
like 3 sitting around.
Nice.
Fair. That's fair.
I need
mean,
to
I
sign
like
up for
bugs.
that.
So I will say this just because I saw it at the start of the stream, just because she's going to mention it a lot. Monty is playing through Mass Effect the first time, like the original Mass Effect. That's where the Jenkins things came from. Just as a heads up for future streams, because I'm not going to say what it was, but it was in there. Please don't post any Mass Effect spoilers when Monty lets you know where she's at in the game. I'm going to be very, very upset because Arkov and I are trying to protect her like a sweet bean.
Yeah.
So,
I can't even read the
I
comments
think-
on my YouTube.
yeah.
Yeah, I think that
Especially-
includes here as well, actually.
Well, that's what I'm
Exactly.
saying. There was a spoiler posted in the chat, and so I would rather that not happen if possible.
I'm
You
I'm
should-
so sorry. I had to like throw something in my stomach before we got going.
That's
Don't
totally
worry.
fine. So this guy, yeah, definitely don't post any Mass Effect spoilers. Like
Yeah,
that one time
we're-
Shepard.
I know.
Whoa.
I know Mass Effect's been out for a while, but just because Monty's playing through it for the first time, we're trying to like insulate her.
Do not be that guy.
Correct. Or girl. Or non-binary pal.
Just start posting one guys in chat. You'll do it. Come on. You know, I know you got. the
Okay,
ego.
I'm good.
Alright.
I'll
Are we good
post
to
it
keep
in
going?
chat.
Alright.
Let's do it.
Goodbye, Ferret. Goodbye, chat.
Goodbye,
Bye,
Ferret.
nerds!
I like to imagine it's Blackfoot Ferret playing a little, like doing a little one-man band thing.
I was gonna say,
Oh.
yeah, it's like one of those, like the marble.
He's a
machines.
one-man band!
It's one of the marble machines where he just keeps dropping marbles at the top and it plays out.
So, you guys complete a full rest.
Woohoo!
Hurrah.
Temp HP going the same people.
Okay.
I now have plus 2 HP.
Well, you have 2 temp HP.
Hush you, lesser HP than me.
Quiet, you.
Quiet you.
You shut your whole mouth right now!
Shut up, lesser HP.
Money,
Shut up, or I'll kill you! Oh, wait, I can't do that. I just realized I can't do that.
I
All
have
right.
a very
I
critical
did that on
question,
Connor
Monty.
stream, too. I'm not allowed to
Um,
talk like I'm from the 1920s anymore. Let me put it that way.
Bosco, I have questions.
Nope.
What's the question?
Thank you. Is it possible to wear vestments over armor? If it is scale,
Vestments
if it's scale mail, because it's not plate. Plate, I would understand no, but if it conforms more to the body, could I put like bigger vestments over myself?
I will say...
You could buy like a cloak, look at the hood or something.
No,
Well,
I
I
like this. I like this direction. I think it's fun.
Yeah,
You know
I have
what?
I have vestments, so
Roll either a sleight of hand or... Gosh, what would this... You know what? I'm just going to go sleight of hand for this one.
May I guidance myself?
Sure.
Cool, because I have no modifier to this.
Okay.
And because it does matter. Oh, 20, let's go.
Okay, so you are able to take your vestments and put it over your armor. And with a soft 20, a very good check, with a sewing needle that you have, just you borrow, who knows where you got it, and a little bit of time, because you guys do have some time in the morning to don your disguises, you are able to basically kind of alter your vestments over top of your armor. You look more like a dwarf now, just by the sheer wideness you've increased on your body.
Perfect, I have more girth.
You have way more girth. So it makes it better as a disguise for you, honestly.
Yeah. So just quickly above game, I want to basically be an alms beggar as we stake this place out. So that's what I'm basically going for.
I will keep your 20 in mind for this.
Excellent.
Wait a minute, you're
I
not Milo.
totally forgot we were supposed to be getting disguises. Crap.
I mean, I have traveler's clothing.
Okay. How are you gonna? What are you gonna don yourself as?
I suppose I will don myself as a very strange elf.
Okay.
I am a I guess I could don myself. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to be a a curse-afflicted elf.
Okay, I like that. Go ahead for me and roll just a flat deception check, just as you're
Sure thing.
kind of assembling this disguise.
Ah, 4.
4, okay.
Monty,
Yes.
would you allow me, before I went to bed, and I'm willing to spend money to do this, to have asked for a pair of a long sleeve shirt or tunic and pants from the bartender,
So you're gonna ask the bartender for a change of
or the
clothes.
or the innkeeper or somebody.
Okay. You
It
head
doesn't
down.
need to be fancy.
You don't see the barkeeper, but you do see a probably the barkeeper's wife, you assume. Currently kind of washing some glasses and kind of cleaning up the table and counter as you come down. She kind of looks up and goes, "What can I do for you?"
Yes. Sorry, I've been traveling for quite a few days, and I really only have this one outfit, and it's getting kind of gross. I was wondering if you might happen to have any spare clothing, something with longer sleeves, because we keep getting caught out in the rain. I'd be willing to pay you to part with it.
Roll a persuasion with advantage.
Always forget what the actual button is. Let's just do this.
Okay. She kind of pauses. She goes,
18.
"I think I might have something in the lost and found that hasn't been picked up in a while." And she turns around and kind of exits into a different room, and she comes back with a big box, and she just puts it down in front of you. You see a lot of clothes, a alarming amount of pants, some gloves that are okay, and a couple of like really like stitched together like overcoats that look like they've seen better days.
Is she kind of implying that I can just take whatever?
Yeah, just puts the box in front of you and just kind of gestures towards it, like, help yourself.
Okay. I'm gonna take a pair of unassuming pants, a long sleeve shirt, and one of the overcoats.
Okay. You kind of dig through. You take one of the overcoats, kind of slide it off, and as you dig through the pants, you find like these huge bloomers that are like, who did these belong to? And you kind of keep digging through.
That's actually perfect. I want to take those.
You want the bloomers? All right, you take the
Yeah.
bloomers.
Yeah. Assuming long sleeved bloomers, yes.
They're pants, you realize, right? Like underwear bloomers.
Right. Bloomers come in different styles. So are they
Yeah.
short? Are they like short bloomers or long-legged bloomers?
They are short bloomers.
Then never mind. I'm looking for something long-legged.
Yeah. You dig around and eventually you do find like a canvas pant that looks like it's been stitched back together with some like sackcloth. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I hear canvas pant and I imagine it's just one pant leg.
Come in like a Final Fantasy character.
Yeah.
Oh god. Also worth pointing out, there is a distinctive lack of tail hole in these pants.
That is okay, because I'm going to be altering everything anyway.
Okay.
My idea is I'm going to take these longer sleeve clothing and I'm going to stuff them to give myself a little bit more bulk and try and pass as a dragonborn.
Okay. You got it. Go ahead for me and roll either a sleight of hand for your seamstressing or a deception check for your stuffing of the abs or whatever you're doing.
I'm going to give you deception because that actually has a bonus to it.
Okay. Not bad. You
17.
They said that Escan was shredded, that he was ripped. And in truth, was it Escan at all? It's hard to tell.
Only
Looks very
time
convincing.
knows.
Yeah, you look a lot bulkier. You kind of got a bit more muscle. Like you added some padding to the shoulder region in particular, to really widen and like kind of give yourself a little bit of like a a little bit of like a hunch sort of look, just to kind of make you a little bit shorter as well.
Mhm. There's not much I can do about the goggles. I need them to see, but everything else will be really husked out to give him some more, just more bulk, essentially.
All right. Otho and Kai, what are your guys' plans for disguises?
Otho will probably go try to get a hold of like a cloak or a cowl or something like that. And he will actually very simply he will wear his leather armor outside of his clothes.
Okay. Do you fold up your clothes and put them away in your bag? Or do you wear them underneath the armor?
I'll take off like my green outer jacket and I'll fold it up and
All right.
yeah.
And Kai?
He's gonna put on a hat.
Okay.
You did it. No one will ever know.
All right, you guys, for the robe and the hat, you go to like a general clothing store, and you find a wide-brimmed hat, and you find a cloak very easily, like 1 silver for the 2 of them.
I got that.
And you guys have donned your disguises, and you have some time before midday to go meet up with the one and only Vincent Hogshine.
Let us
Otho and Kai, I will need deception checks from both of you, though.
Yes. Uh, 15.
I get advantage for the hat, right?
Are you still wearing the poncho?
Yes. Monty, if
No.
you say yes, I'm gonna be disappointed. This is not an action. Are you for real right now?
I'm saying no, so please roll a deception
Thank you. I was
check.
like, get the fuck 8 oh, fuck you,
Hey.
Kai. That's bullshit.
It's a very convincing hat, mostly because it distracts from everything else. It's a very, like, not obnoxious red, but bordering on obnoxious
Roll
red.
20 is fucking stupid.
Are you guys gonna try and meet up with Vincent?
Yes.
All right, you guys make your way through town with your disguises, enacting your certain performances, and eventually you find yourself kind of nearby the ale-soaked whetstone. Eventually finding your way inside through means of an unlocked door and making your way upstairs. As you see currently donned in similarly leather armor to you, Kai. Or not Kai, sorry. Kai's the one with the hat. Otho. You do see Vincent Hogshine currently with his maps out, weapons at his side. You notice that he actually has some really neat items on him in particular. You see that on one side he has what appears to be a like it looks like a fist weapon, like something you would grab, but it's like got nothing on it. Like you usually see it with like like knuckles, like some like iron knuckles or whatever.
Guitar.
I guess, yeah, or like the shredder claws, you know.
Yeah.
But where like the weapons would be, there's nothing. There's just like little bumps that don't really look like they would hurt that much. And you see on the other side, you hear like a jingling, like a metal sound in a little pouch. And as you enter, it goes, "Ah, there you are, and your disguises are passable, to say the least. I think I'm quite impressed by what you've managed to cobble together in such a short amount of time."
Thank you.
Guy says thank you in Sylvan.
He's
We are
speaking
doing
in
our best.
tongues.
I think it's part of his disguise.
I'm just getting
Good.
in character.
Good, excellent. You must be who you are. You must be your disguise. You must be convincing at every angle, every performance, every communication, and that way the enemy will not know that we're coming. Now, that's only one part of this mission. Mission number 2. Do I need to provide you with code names? Because I spent most of my time coming up with code names for all of you.
Sure, why not?
Well, I don't know, guys. I
probably-
feel like if we made up names, it would be pretty dumb, don't you guys think?
Considering how fast we all forgot Bracky, I think I'm ready to hear what he might have to suggest.
So forgettable that
Damn.
Bracky.
Damn. Wow. Damn.
No
Damn.
offense to Bracky, I love you.
All right, above board, are you all wanting the names provided by Vincent Hogshine?
I'd like to hear what he has to say
Yeah.
first.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll hear what he thinks and then we'll decide.
All right. He points towards you, Otho, and goes, "Your code name will be Cornucopia."
Oh. French horn! Put it on the cornucopia!
Yeah!
Adrenaline rush, adrenaline rush.
God damn it.
Oh.
You, he points towards Kai, will be been there, done that.
What? That's not a name.
You, he points towards you, Gaius, will be Eagle 2.
Caw.
And
No,
you,
so sorry. Caw, too.
thank you. That's good. You're gonna go far. You, he points towards you, Milo. Your code name is Sierra Uniform November.
One more time?
Sorry.
Monty,
Oh, I
that's
get it.
actually really clever.
He points and he goes, Sierra Uniform November. That's your code name.
I get it.
I do too.
I don't.
The initials
first-
are Sun.
Oh, ha. Oh, all right.
Caw.
And you, and he points towards you, Escan. The last name. Your code name will be Stanley.
What about
He
your
just
code
kind of
name?
stands there blinking.
My code name is Hamhawk.
Oh.
Is
For
that
some
not
reason, I
a
assumed
little?
it would be Eagle 1.
No, we don't talk about what happened to Eagle One.
Caw.
Oh.
Cause sadly in the background.
Caw.
Okay, so what's everyone else's names? Because
So Otho is Cornucopia. Kai has been there, done that.
This is absurd.
Gaius is Eagle 2.
Caw.
And Milo is Sierra Uniform November. And Escan is Stanley. And Vincent Hogshine is Hamhawk.
Oh, wait, right. I'm sorry. I gotta get into character.
oh,
2.
That is a hawk. Yeah, there you go. The 2 is important.
Real mission.
Indeed. So, are you all ready? I've been informed that they're going to be picking up the order at noon at a nearby shop.
I thought maybe I could act as kind of a scout. Just put me
Okay.
from the shop. I could go around asking for alms, and I can give you a signal when I can tell that everybody's in.
Okay. Sure. Now remember, the most important thing is we want to follow them to where they're taking these weapons.
I mean, it should be easy enough.
Kind of nods. All right.
I guess we're good to go then.
All right. Any other preparations you guys want to make?
Not really.
H.
God damn it. God fucking damn it. That was so dad joke.
I know. I had to get one.
I don't understand.
Wait, no,
Preparation
wait,
H,
no,
Monty.
no, sorry, hold on.
Wait.
You
Wait.
did this, Monty.
You forgot the 2.
Yeah, you forgot the 2.
All right, hold on. Dose.
He's Spanish.
Ah.
now. That's his
Merci.
disguise.
Lo siento.
Caw in Sylvan. Oh my god. Caw's in Sylvan.
Here we go.
All right. You guys head out. Now, do you guys splinter off into groups, or are you all just scattering? What's the plan here?
I thought Hogshine was going to give us the plan.
Oh, okay. Hogshine turns. He goes, so what do you want to do? Do you want to split up into groups, or do you want to scatter?
God
Honestly,
damn it.
For me, send me out first. I'll go take
Okay.
a position, and then trickle in one by one in different
Sierra
areas.
Uniform November is going to lead ahead, and we're going to follow in a flanking position.
Flanking who?
Sierra Uniform November.
So some of us on one side and the others on the other side?
Yes, split into 2 teams. Because that remains with the 4 of you, split you up into 2 teams of 2. And we can relay.
Well, where will you be?
I will be acting as your overseer with some of my tools of the trade. He kind of taps the side, that little pouch, and you can hear the jingling.
Okay.
I'll be fine.
Putting a lot of... Go ahead, Niskan.
I was thinking, well, since I know, Cornucopia has pretty good eyes. I've got pretty good eyes, so each of us on either side, and then split the muscle, I guess.
That could work. What would been there, done that be doing?
I guess either go with you or me.
Slow turn to Kai.
Just tell me, this is not gonna work. Just tell me where you want me to go. This is insane.
Yeah, why don't you go with your brother, and I'll stick with Gaius. I mean, sorry, Eagle 2.
This is gonna get raspy on my voice.
All
Are
right,
you
so
going
if
to
and
commit
Kai
to
are on
that
a
bit?
team, and Gaius and Escan, you're on a team.
Yeah. Iskan doesn't need Kai's negativity today.
Caw X2.
All right, so Milo, you head out first. You're also provided with the location.
Okay.
It's called Blastbrand's Blacksmithy.
Okay. Taking notes.
Can you say that one more time?
Blastbrand Blacksmithy.
Is there a road in front of the shop?
There is. As you eventually kind of make your way, as you're first in reconnaissance, essentially, you do see it. It has the image of a goblin exploding as its sign.
Oh.
Excellent.
It's like a cartoon explosion, like a Looney Tunes style, sort of like, goblin, just like the head's flying off, and like it's all PG.
Man.
You know what I mean?
Fair
so
enough.
Extremely violent.
Man.
Got it.
This
And it is essentially what looks to be similar to Glenda Ale Soaker Shop, the ale soaked smithy. It's got a nice open floor design. It's like kind of like a, how do I describe it? It's like you can just walk right into the workshop. There's no walls. And there's like people kind of moving past with donkeys and caravans and carts. And you do see that there is one individual working. You see what appears to be a black bearded dwarf with sort of like a white streak running down like one side of the beard, currently in an apron and just like hammering away at something. And you do notice as you're kind of getting closer, a bunch of crates. They're not huge, massive crates, but you count about 3 individual crates. Probably about, I want to say, oh gosh, like 4 foot tall, like 4 by 4 by 4, I'd say, in size. Enough for a person to carry, but yeah, there's about 3 of them stacked up, and they have a brand kind of, put onto it of the Blastbrand Blacksmithy.
Okay. I want to take a position not directly in front, but maybe off to the side. And just kind of stand there with it as whatever I could get for an alms bowl. Kind of face covered with I would assume the cowl of the vestments. And just very lowly just singing various hymns that I would be aware of.
Go ahead for me and, oh gosh, roll either deception or religion of your choice.
I will do religion because I actually have positive modifiers. 10.
Okay.
You never
I
should
should've
have
kinda-
like that.
I should have guided myself.
kind of hard to do a hymn when there's like, you know, a lot of noise and people. It's kind of hard to hear, but you're doing it. The rest of you guys kind of go into, I'm gonna say like both teams, just for the sake of effectiveness, you guys branch into different roads of entry points just to kind of keep an eye out. I'm assuming you guys seem like you're all intelligent enough. Oh my goodness, intelligent enough to do such a thing. And you do notice, like, just because you've been traveling with them, Vincent Hogshine is currently like kind of Naruto running from roof to roof, and is kind of like positioning himself, like hiding behind chimneys.
It's the least efficient means of running.
So I'm gonna ask right now, win which ninja for Vincent?
Oh God.
That is up to you. And you watch as he pulls out what looks to be a copper wire from his little pouch that he was patting earlier. And Milo, you hear a voice in your head go, Sierra Uniform November. This is Hamhawk. What do you see? You can respond to this.
I guess in my head, well, I see the dwarf working, but I do see 3 crates with the symbol of the brass band logo. I don't see too much else yet, but I'll let you know if I do see anything else.
There's a pause, and then you hear the voice again. It goes, no, you actually have to talk to me. I can't. This is not a mind reading thing. This is, you have to speak. So just, you know, add it to your hymn. You know, him a message back.
Oh. So I have to. So I'm sorry for clarification. I have to say this out loud for him to actually hear it.
No, not to hear it, but you have to say it for the spell to work.
One solemn dwarf working at the flame, 3 boxes high. Brand's crest bear. He's just stumbling with that, but that's just what he's gonna relay.
All right, you hear the voice enter go, understood, over. Otho and Escan. Otho, you hear yours first. He goes, there's like a cornucopia. This is Hamhawk. Sierra Uniform November has in position, has informed me that there are 3 crates currently being stored. Over. Stanley, this is Hamhawk. Been informed by Sierra Uniform November that there are 3 crates being stored here. Stand by for my orders.
I read you, Hamhawk.
I understood.
As you say that, Otho, like there's a lady who just like is like at a meat shop, and like you say that, and she looks at the hams, and she looks back at you, and then she slowly leaves, just like. Shopping got a little weird at the market today. It's time to go.
Sorry, sweetie. I wanted to bring the Christmas ham, but there was a man talking to all the meat.
What do you know, Ham?
Surrender your secrets.
Escan, you have a very high passive perception, correct?
I do. 21 total.
Okay. Escan, as you're standing on the road, you do hear not a large, but a rather present procession making its way through the road.
I'll look in that direction.
Okay. You see 3 land guards currently leading a donkey with a cart behind it down the road. They seem to be moving with purpose.
Hamhawk, I don't know if you can hear me. This is Stanley. We've got a cart incoming. Over.
Nothing happens.
Okay, that's not gonna work.
Do either of us see Hamhawk on the roof anywhere?
You both do. He's like pressed against in the shadow of the chimney on the roof.
Could I? Sorry, did you have a plan?
I did have a plan.
Okay, go ahead.
What time of day is it right now?
It's probably, I want to say it's high noon, but it's not. It's like probably 1 o'clock ish.
That's fine, as long as the sun's out.
Sun's out, guns out.
Yeah. So. I will. Yeah,
Sorry,
I will.
Otho saw this too, right?
Well, I imagine you would tell me. You just
Actually-
mumbled something under your breath. So.
Well, you guys are
But we're on
split in
separate
different
streets.
roads. Yeah, so Otho
Oh,
did not see
shit.
this. Yeah.
Oh well, then
Okay.
then no,
Yeah.
I'd just be there with my finger in my nose or something.
Careful with that terminology there, Bucko. All right, Eascan, yeah. As
Yeah.
you try and like whisper, it doesn't seem like Hamhawk hears you.
Okay. With no response, but I can see him, right?
You can, yeah. He's pressed up against the ceiling. It is more like, or the
Okay.
chimney rather, and is like looking towards the direction of the blacksmithy shop.
So I'm gonna stop in my position, and I'm gonna take off my goggles and pretend to clean them, and intentionally try and catch the sun to reflect in his direction.
Oh,
Stole my idea.
very good. As you do so, you could like you can't see it, but you can hear that ooh, and you watch as Hamhawk kind of like goes on their stomach and kind of does like a front like military sort of crawl down and then peeks over and kind of looks towards you and gives you a thumbs up like, all right, I see it. And he shuffles backwards back into position.
Might have a dumb question.
I love dumb questions. Go for it.
You had told us that Vincent was a halfling.
Yes, he is a halfling.
Okay, for some reason I thought it was a gnome. Okay,
No,
this is important.
he's a halfling. That was unfairly good, Zito.
That was very uncanny.
I expected
was-
my room to explode.
Whoa. As the 3 guards make way, they look to be very able-bodied human men, the 3 of them, led by probably the strongest between them. He's got a handlebar mustache beard combo,
Oh shit.
and looks like he's got a surly gaze. And all of them look very well armed, each with a spear and what appears to be a short sword at their side. One of the men is leading what appears to be a very perturbed-looking donkey that just is kind of chewing cud and making its way through. And they begin to pass you. Do you do anything, Milo? Or not Milo. Milo, you're saying hymns. Gaius, Eastcan, do you do anything as they pass?
I'll just share a look with Gaius to just kind of be like, hey, look out. But I
Alright.
didn't do anything to interfere.
Gaius like is not keeping his hood like the traveler's cloak like bit like again like he's pretending like he's some kind of cursed or malformed, so he's like keeping shit over his face, but he like nods in your direction.
All right.
He's actually like kind of like grabbing your arm almost like you're his guide.
Okay.
I would like either of you to choose either stealth or deception of your choice.
I'm looking at my stealth. My deception's actually better.
Yeah, I have a +2 to deception. I have a +0 to stealth.
I got a +1 to deception, so let's go with that.
Okay.
Are we both rolling or just one of us?
Both of you are rolling because they're passing
Okay.
by both of you, and you are.
God
kinda staring at them.
damn! Fuck! 3.
14?
Okay. As you're kind of walking, the 3rd guard that I did not describe kind of stops and looks towards you, Gaius. His lips kind of snarl, and he goes, "Hey, you!"
I'll turn and look.
Yeah, Gaius actually does not turn. No, I'm dead ass. Like
Yeah.
Hey.
let it ride. I don't turn.
I'm talking to you.
Sorry, can I help you?
Your friend's looking at me funny.
He's not my friend. He's afflicted.
Afflicted
I
with what?
look in opposite direct. I look in an opposite direction very slowly.
His mind's gone, his senses scattered. I'm just
I
trying
say
to make
it's-
sure he gets where he's going safely.
I say in Sylvan, oh, windows peek to the west of eyes.
Choose one amongst you to do deception with advantage.
Good.
Do it,
think-
do it,
I
Escon.
think
You
I'll
got
do
this.
it. Oh, great gods of luck, smile upon us this day.
Yeah, 15.
It's 15.
The guard kind of like he's got this sort of bravado to him, but the moment Gaia starts speaking in like weird tongues, and you said he's afflicted, the guy kind of takes a bit of a cautionary step back and goes, "It's not contagious, is it?"
No, it's a curse.
Drink deeply of the winds go by.
He just kind of walks, kind of freaked out. No loitering! He yells back at you. Get a move on.
Silver smiles upon you on your feet this day.
Come on, keep it moving.
Ah, let us be gone to all.
You watch as the guard kind of catches up with his two buddies, and it is at this point Otho and Kai. You hear the two of them kind of talking to each other as they pass through your road. Basically, they kind of came out of like. Consider it like this: you're in the north road, and they just came from the western road, and they're just passing by the northern road towards the blacksmithy shop. And you hear the one guard who just kind of tried to, size up Gaius. Kind of returns to his friend, and goes, "But any fucking freak in this town nowadays."
Fuck you too.
Jeez.
Money, quick question. How far am I set up away from the blacksmith front?
I'm very close.
Okay, no, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. It's fine. It's fine.
I'm sorry.
Oh, God.
This is important.
I'm sorry.
It is at this point, Milo, as you're saying your hymns. The three men approach with the donkey. One of them who's leading the donkey kind of moves past, and the other two kind of stay behind and exchange looks, and then look towards you.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
Okay, so Monty, you know those Buddhist monks that just have a bell and a bowl in front of them and they don't do anything else?
Yeah.
So the bowl, it's not outstretched, it's just being held, and the hymns are being spoken. There's like a slight the free hand is just lightly up in the air, and it's not that he's asking for attention from anyone for alms. It's just whoever can put two and two together and feels generous enough to drop them.
Okay. I'm gonna say your choice here.
Mm-hmm.
Either persuasion or religion. Religion for doing, the act properly as is, trained to be done. And persuasion to be convincing of being a, a meeting of a thing.
So persuasion or religion. And no, I would assume no guidance inks, that is a spell.
No, you'd be casting a spell, you'd be speaking, and they would probably pick up on that one.
All right, here we go. 17.
Not bad.
Nice.
The men kind of walk up and they kind of exchange a look, and the one man who didn't size up Gaius, the man with the handlebar mustache and this very deep voice, kind of goes, "You there, by whose faith do you represent?"
I represent the faith of Orin.
"To what temple are you collecting alms? We have no temple of Orin in this town."
And that's why I'm collecting alms, hoping to bring more temples, either big or small, to further spread his word and his light.
They kind of sigh and they look towards their companion. The companion kind of rolls his eyes and he turns back and goes, "Get a move on. You'll find no charity here, man of the cloth."
Oh, then dark days indeed.
Roll a deception check.
I mean, am I wrong?
That is skeleton finger licking good, yes.
7.
Darker days for you if you don't get a fucking move on.
And these are official guards, correct?
They are, yeah.
Okay. Is there a corner road, like an intersection, anywhere nearby?
There is. You're right next to it, but it's
Okay.
very high traffic area.
That could actually work in my favor to a degree, so I will make my way over there to get out of sight. But as soon as I'm able to find some kind of cover in the crowd, because I am very small, I would like to peek back around the corner.
Okay.
Hold triangle to blend.
Go ahead for me and roll a stealth check. It's a straight roll because you got a lot of crowd going on around you. Yeah.
I just imagine now that, like, when he says dark days are upon us, it's like a slot machine, like, reel it, and the sun turns into an eclipse.
No, you just see two giant silver scoop handles start to stretch out from behind the sun.
All of us
start
back in
pouring
Belfast. Oh, not again.
Start pouring lava. Now, can I, since I'm in the crowd, can I guidance this one?
Yes, you can.
Okay, so
Inconspicuous enough, yeah.
roll, and then 14 plus 17.
All right, you kind of make your way over through the crowd and kind of disappear through the shifting horses and the moving oxen and the individuals and their various silks and cloths. Eventually, finding yourself kind of peeking out from behind a barrel that you feel very well covered in.
Mm-hmm.
You watch as the three men, you're all probably at a decent distance. The closest now at this point would probably be Otho and Kai. You guys are the closest near a meat stall on the northern road, where this is kind of situated in the northeastern section of the intersection, just for a visual. So Otho and Kai are north. Milo, you are kind of in between the north and the west. Escan and Gaius, you're in the west. And the shop is in the northeast. The three men kind of bring and tie the donkey up and kind of unlatch the back of the cart. And you watch as the handlebar mustache man kind of walks over with great authority, like hands on the waist, bravado moving forward. And you watch as the dwarf kind of stops what he's doing and kind of runs over, kind of wringing his hands together. You, at a distance, I would say probably Otho and Kai, you're the only ones close enough to potentially listen into this transaction, and it's going to be a decently high check because there's a lot of noise happening around you.
Okay, so you want perception for us?
This
to
would be
listen
perception, yeah, for listening.
then? Alrighty.
Can I give him advantage?
This is an individual check for each of you, unfortunately.
Well, that
I
would be a
tried, Connor.
6.
I
Yeah.
tried. 13.
13. Unfortunately, you just can't make it out. There's just too much like sounds of people yelling and people hawking their wares. But you do see the handlebar mustache man kind of talk to the dwarf. And the dwarf, who for you, Milo, probably at first glance seemed like a very intimidating and very strong-willed person, kind of shrinks a little bit in the presence of this handlebar mustache man. And you see an exchange of words. And the blacksmith pulls out and unfolds what appears to be official signing and hands it to the handlebar man, and the handlebar man kind of takes it and he signs it up against one of the posts and hands it back to him. And then you watch as the three men begin to load these crates onto the back of this cart very quickly. Not in like a hurried manner, but there's only 3 crates and there's like 3 able-bodied men, so each one takes one and just loads it up on the back. And they kind of pull out what looks to be lengths of cloth and tie it down and then close at the back of it and kind of untie the donkey. And they begin to move northward, actually. They kind of turn out and begin to lead the donkey northward.
Question. Oh, this is a geography question. Is this set up like in like city blocks? So it's like intersection, intersection, intersection. Would there be a way to tail them from the other side of the block and catch them at every intersection looking left or right? Do you know what I mean?
This town has the unfortunate problem of being made without too many people in mind. It has the LA problem where stuff does not make a whole lot of sense and they fit things where they can. So unfortunately, not really.
Oh no, it's the Boston railway system.
Yeah, kind of. It's a little convoluted and doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Poor city planning. We lose
Yeah,
more blacksmiths that way.
Right? So unfortunately, no. But Otho, Kai, as you guys are admiring the I don't know, the bacon, you begin to notice as these guards are kind of making their way towards you, not towards you directly, but towards your direction, and people are kind of skirting out of their way as they make their way through the city.
I'm just gonna be, trying to be inconspicuous, trying to blend in,
Okay.
trying to
You
draw
don't
as
do
little attention
anything?
as possible.
Monty,
Mm-hmm.
apologies if you answered this already. I may have drifted off, but the road that Gaius and Iskan were on, does that run parallel to the road that Kai and Otho were on?
No, so you're on the western road, they're on the northern road, so it's like
So
an
they're
L.
perpendicular.
They're perpendicular, yeah.
Okay. Is
And
there
these-
a
these-
road that would branch off in the direction that we saw the guards come from?
I mean, you assume so. You're not sure if it's going to lead to where they're going, though. Gaijin
The-
asked a similar question.
Yeah,
to
the
see if you could,
idea
like,
is
catch
just-
them off.
Just to kind of keep moving at a slower pace and hope that they pass us up so we can get an idea of where they're
Two
going.
problems with this. One, you guys are not used to this town at all.
Sure.
You're complete outsiders here. And two, this place is, like I mentioned earlier, like its design is terrible because
Can
it was
I make
built.
a survival check, given my history of map making and finding my way places, to attempt to kind of find my way through?
Unfortunately, this is kind of outside of that. This would require like some sort of urban background, I would say, like an urchin background or like urban bounty hunter or like guard
What about a
background,
merchant?
unfortunately. Not merchant, I'm afraid.
Okay.
Let me ask this
Yeah.
question: Are the guards going down a road where people are present, or are they taking like an unpopulated road?
So far, they're going down like a market road.
In that case, as far as what I want to be doing, I want to tail them from like 60 feet back, but as long as there's ongoing like traffic congestion going in the same direction.
Okay, you got it. You kind of dart after it. And Otho and Kai, you do notice that kind of a little bit of a sound on the roof as you see codename Hamhawk currently jumping roof to roof to kind of keep pace with this cart as it's moving through town.
Okay. And you mentioned we're at sort of like a meat stand, right?
You are.
Okay. What's like? I'm gonna purchase something. I'm going to purchase something really quick. It doesn't matter what it is. I'll just.
Okay.
Give me
I'll
that
get a
meat.
ham hock. Why not?
Hamhawk's pretty expensive.
Something less expensive.
A
Something
quail
that-
leg.
Something
yeah,
that will
they have like little
detract
quails.
from me just being there. And
By
not
the
doing
essence of
anything.
a pig.
By the idea of a
The
sow.
the idea of a hog.
The concept.
the little croy of
Oh God.
pork,
The LaCroix of meat.
Ugh.
hog water.
That's
Uh,
swine light.
They have some pork liver, some quails, and chicken feet.
I'll buy a quail.
Okay. Buy a quail? All right, you buy a quail.
Living or
it's-
dead?
It's dead. It's been plucked. It's just a
Still
little.
alive.
It's like a little tiny chicken. It's so small it can fit in the palm of your hand.
Well, I imagine it's like wrapped in paper or something as well.
Yeah, the lady wraps it in paper. It
Yeah.
costs you 5 copper.
That's fine. I've got a prop now.
Mind the bones, she says as she hands you your parcel back to you.
Of course, thank you.
No, ma'am. I was gonna swallow this bird.
Just
whole.
eats it whole.
Alrighty,
and
so
then,
as-
yeah, I'll begin tailing the
Okay.
guards in their carts.
You guys, at various lengths, begin to tail the cart through the markets. It's very hard to dodge the would-be sellers who do notice you, and I would like everybody for me to roll either a stealth or deception of your choice as you tail this cart.
Wait. Sorry. I may have missed something because we weren't able to follow them.
Yeah,
and we
you
didn't
could.
know where they were
Yeah, we
going
could.
because they.
Oh, we
Yeah.
can follow them. You were asking where they came from.
No, because I thought we were shooed away, so we didn't see which way they were leaving from the.
Oh no, they just like left us
Stall.
alone. We didn't get shooed away. They just like
I
went-
see. Gotcha.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
Like they
misunderstood.
just
Okay.
paid us no mind because I thought I was diseased.
Gotcha.
Yeah. If you failed your checks, they would've made you
dragon
leave.
red ears like rabbit people.
Monty, hot question.
Connor, we're so good we didn't even have to roll.
Because I'm not ducking behind anything, I'm literally following traffic. Do I need to do deception and whatnot?
everyone needs to do this roll because you're not
Okay.
just avoiding the guards, you're avoiding other people who might
So
want to try
I'm just
and
gonna
get your
tell you this,
attention.
Mark. Let's take the deception because my stealth is
Yeah, it's all bad.
Yeah, no,
my,
I'm with
my
you.
stealth is fucked because I
I'm
am
pretty sure
wearing
you can pick whatever
armor.
you want on an individual basis. I don't think we have to
Yeah.
all roll the
It's
same.
Oh,
not
okay,
based on
okay,
teams,
okay.
yeah.
And this is a group check?
17.
This is a group check, yeah.
Oh,
Well,
the
actually,
group
it's-
we're
this-
fine because I'm
This is
fucked either
individual,
way.
actually. I'm
Okay, I was
sorry.
about to say, could I guidance
Yeah.
that? Monty, could
Fine.
I
baby.
could I
Great,
guidance
that's
that?
awesome. This is gonna be
There
fun.
it is.
You can, yes.
Natural
Thank you.
20.
Oh,
Finally!
there we go.
That is the stealthiest you've ever been. Oh,
4.
well.
23 for me total.
Nice, very good.
It's the
I
outfit.
will say this, Gaius, you do have 17 because this is such a big crowd that the armor thing does not a problem because everything's loud. So sound-based things that would
This
give
is
you
my bindings.
disadvantage.
I'm relying on Gaius selling this lie at this point because
Yeah.
Blues.
Escan, as you're kind of making your way through the crowd, you see a rather voluptuous-looking woman kind of go, "Oh, darling, hello, have you seen the beautiful jewels of the trade of Quincunx? Please, come take a look." And she kind of grabs you or by the arm and kind of pulls you away, and you can see the cart getting further away.
well, Gaius is also holding on to me. Would
Yeah.
you be
I
able
am.
to like oppose her pulling me away?
I'm going to just turn my head. Yeah, apothecary on your face, yeah.
Roll an intimidation check. It means the
I'm
poor
good at
woman-
that.
Don't say that before you roll.
19.
She goes, "Ah!" and she lets go of your hand, and Escan, you're just dragged back into the crowd.
I love the image of him just laughing maniacally, pulling me back into the sea of people.
My soul.
This woman is scarred for life.
I think that was the intended purpose.
Otho and Kai, you're kind of Otho, you're kind of leading up ahead, kind of, moving from stall to stall in a very stealthy manner. Kai, at one point, you kind of turn to follow your brother, and you run like just full body into what appears to be a portly halfling man carrying just a big old sack of potatoes, and a bunch of the tumble to the ground. He goes, "Watch where you're going!"
He's just gonna keep sprinting. He's not even gonna stop and look at this guy.
Okay, I would say for this, oh geez, what would this be?
A bad
Go
idea.
ahead for me and roll an acrobatics check.
Don't make me roll that.
Punch.
13.
All right, as you try and dart off, you feel a hand grip the back of your poncho and pull you back. Hey, I was talking to you.
Punch him.
You punch him.
Oh God.
It's Rocco's Smart Life. I don't know, punch him.
I don't know. I gotta get away from him. I'm gonna punch him. I don't know.
All right,
Split.
roll-
That's
roll.
the first thing.
Roll to hit. You're gonna punch him.
Great. I think it'd just be strength to punch him. 17.
That hits. Go ahead and roll 1d4.
Cool. For max damage.
Jesus Christ.
2 points of damage.
He hits the
Let's
floor
go.
dead.
Yeah.
Finally.
What? No,
You
I was
punch-
kidding.
You punch this guy in the face as he's like, "Where do you think you're?" You just immediately reel around and you punch him in the face, and he's gonna punch you back.
Cool. While he's trying to punch me, he's gonna have to hit me in the back because I'm gonna run.
Okay. He misses you actually.
Woohoo!
Very
Sprint.
badly, in fact. You kind of punch him and he falls backwards and topples over his sacks of potatoes. And as he's reeling, he kind of gets up, and by the time he blinks and is like throwing a punch, you hear him smack somebody else, and you hear another shopkeep who has like a basket of bread go, "My loaves!" And then immediately you hear a bunch of yelling, and as you guys all briskly walk away, you begin to hear a brawl brewing.
And the man in the back said, "Everyone attack," and it turned into a ballroom.
Blitz.
I need one more check from everybody as guards are rushing to the situation to see what's happening.
Okay.
Deception check.
Deception or
18.
13 for Iskan.
I'm sorry, Eastcan. I'm kind of channeling my grandmother at the moment.
I am
12?
I am guidancing this. Yeah, absolutely. There we go.
Nice.
17.
Woo! Double one.
Nice.
That's an
You
11
guys
for those playing at home.
briskly and completely unassumedly kind of make your way down following the cart, and you watch as 4 guards with spears immediately like have them out and are like running towards the direction of this fight. And you hear you see 2 little little kids who are like chewing on apples just going, "There's a fight again!" And they're like running after the guards, excited.
Oh, again.
This is what they live for.
Violence in the streets.
We didn't start it this time!
Hooray!
Oh.
As you guys kind of keep pace, you manage to kind of catch up with the cart. And you watch as it very quickly veers off to the right, down another road.
Ooh. Is it a more abandoned road, or are there still people there?
Seems a bit quieter.
Oh boy.
Follow?
Yeah, follow.
Make the
Okay.
attempt.
As you guys turn the corner, this is like a very narrow street. Like the car barely fits between. It seems to be the back of several businesses and establishments. Notably, there's not a lot of people here, but there's a lot of terrain to use.
Oh, good. I'm short.
You are.
Time to turn up the Solid Snake sneaking music, everybody. How long is this alleyway?
Alleyway's probably about 20 feet, and it seems to turn off again. And as you guys all kind of make your way to the mouth of the alleyway, I would say, since you're all very close together, Gaius, you hear a voice in your mind go, "Eagle 2, this is Hamhawk. Do you hear me? You can respond verbally to this message, but whisper."
Sneaking, yes.
Oh my god, I've lost Eagle 2.
I'm fine.
He's 2 in the sauce. Pull him out.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Stay out of eyeshot. I'm going to use the roofs to kind of watch, and I'll instruct you guys on which direction to go. But you're going to have to be quick, okay? But not too quick.
No.
Keep a stealthy pace. And you kind of all feel a shadow above your head as you see Hamhawk, or rather, Vincent Hogshine, jump from a roof to another one.
All right. We'll do as he says.
All right.
You never go full afflicted.
Left.
There we go.
Go
All
left.
right.
Go
You
left.
guys head down, and you move towards the left. You see that the alleyway kind of parts, like it does like a full curve. And you see just like the canopy ahead of you is just like clothing that is hanging, just rung side to side, kind of darkening the alleyway. You see like a drunkard just currently just passed out on the ground. You can just see the tail end of the cart as it turns to the right. You hear again, right.
Go right.
Go right.
Go
Can I, as we're passing by the drunkard, can I just percept him to see if he's a plant?
What?
Like a house plant?
No, like he's a
No.
watch person
Like
to make sure they're
he's
not
a
being
guard
tailed.
of this operation in disguise.
You can roll an insight check. That'd be more of an insight check. That's not a perception check per se.
I'll take it. That's a 14.
Okay. You walk up towards him, and you don't need to even look at his eyes. The smell alone is enough to tell you that nope, he's good. He is.
Cool.
Gone.
We'll carry
some
on.
some of your speckles on you kind of like peel off like
Ugh.
stickers and fall on the
Jesus.
ground.
Fuck!
It fucking
What is
it's
he
like-
drinking?
Sloshed.
Your fucking skin's like a cool spot ad. It just
He
runs
is
away.
drinking, he's drinking the wine of the color from outer space. Like, Jesus Christ, dude.
Oh.
Drinking pure gasoline.
Right, we'll carry on.
All right, you guys carry on, and you hear a voice go, "Hold it, hold it, hold it! Don't move!
We stop.
Yeah.
Don't stop! Find a place to hide!"
Find a place to hide.
All right.
Yeah.
There are barrels and crates, and there's like hanging clothing. There are back doors. There are various other things you can kind of use. What do you guys use?
Get
Can
in a
I-
barrel.
I was about to say, can I get in a barrel because I'm small?
Oh yeah, easily.
Cool.
Gaius and Milo, you get in a barrel. Everybody else, what are you doing?
Are any of the back doors open, or are they just all closed?
They appear to be closed, but you're not sure if they're locked or not.
I'm gonna move to the closest one and see if it'll open for me.
Okay, it opens up.
I will slide myself inside and leave the door slightly cracked so I can peer out of it.
Okay.
How
Both
high
okay?
is the clothesline off the ground?
The clothesline is probably about, I want to say like 8 to 10 feet, depending, but it kind of droops slightly.
It droops slightly.
Yes.
Okay. Would I be able to quickly take off my cloak and drape it over the line and then hide behind it?
Sure, yeah, absolutely. You kind of go to one of the lower points on the side and kind of hang it up there, and then you kind of stand behind it as it's hanging there.
Pay no attention to the
trying to be
shoes behind
small.
the curtain.
Kai, what do you do to hide?
I'm gonna use one of the other doors.
Okay, you open up a door, then close it. It's very dark in there.
Good. I was born in the
Smells of
darkness.
sin.
You hear a voice around the corner go, "Hold on a minute." And you see that rough guard who was kind of sizing you up, Gaius, kind of turn around the corner and just runs past all of you. He walks over to the drunk dude and kind of like uses his foot to nudge him over, and you watch as he actually like rummages. You're not sure what he's doing at first. And at this point, Otho, you realize, oh shit, if he turns around, he will see me. Do you shimmy?
So, oh boy. So he's like at an angle where he's gonna see me hiding behind this thing, right?
Yeah, because when he came back down the alleyway, like you had your cloak between that area, but now he's run past, and once he gets up and if he turns around, he will absolutely see you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. If there's a surface that I can press myself up against, or I can just move back until I'm out of his line of sight, then that would be ideal.
Are you gonna crunk it?
Yes, gonna croon it a little bit.
Do you want to like flip the cloak around and just reverse it?
I could also do that.
Okay.
It might be a
Well,
better
roll a
idea.
stealth check.
It's just him holding friction together so he doesn't spin rapidly on the way back.
It's thinking about it.
A 12.
Oh, jeez.
He rolled a 7.
Oh.
As he's like moving and kind of like coughing at the breath of this guy, you gently unclip your cloak, just like, and then clip it back into place. While the rest of you kind of peeking through your various spots, watch as he kind of tosses some copper coins in hand and kind of looks down at the drunk guy and goes, "Doing you a favor, friend," and pockets it and then begins to make his way down.
He just
not even-
robbed this drunk.
Wow.
Yeah, he took his money.
Boy.
Just turns and
Fucking
heads
hate this
down.
guy.
And you hear him go, "Wait up!" And you kind of hear some running.
This was the guy with the handlebar mustache or the other guy?
No, this was the other guy. The
Oh,
guy
so-
who is like, "What are you looking at?" Kind of tough
Yeah.
guy.
Oh, he's so gonna get cursed.
Yep.
It is at this point, Escan, that you hear something drop on the ground behind you inside of this building.
Cool. I will
You-
slowly turn and look behind me.
You see like a 6-year-old boy who just dropped laundry on the ground and is just looking at you, like his mouth is slightly ajar.
I'm just going to slowly raise my finger up in front of my snout in the international sign of be quiet.
Roll a persuasion check.
That's an 8.
Loose
You're
lips, sink ships, child, and I have teeth.
He has a commoner stat block and rolled a 6. He just looks at you and goes, nods, like, all right.
And I'm gonna whisper to him, I'm playing hide and seek. If you don't want to be found, you should go back the other way.
Okay. And you watch as he grabs, like, the basket, grabs, like, a big sheet out of it and covers himself with it and then kind of, like, runs back from where he came.
Aw.
Cute kid. Shame I have to kill him.
No!
No one must ever know.
Otho, you hear a message in your head. Cornucopia. You're good to proceed, but they're slowing down, so just take it slow.
Roger that, Hamhawk.
And I will unclip my cloak from the clothesline and I'll put it back on.
All right, the rest of you emerge from barrels in your various rooms. Kai, as you open up your door, it appears to be a, like, weirdly enough, it's like a wine cellar, but like most of the wine is like empty.
That guy drank it.
Relatable.
As you all kind of peek around the corner once you emerge from your various hiding spots, you see yes, indeed, the cart has slowed down. And you watch as one of them kind of like, they kind of stop and they kind of look side to side and they kind of, you hear them kind of whispering to each other. And then one points to the left and they begin to move to the left again.
Is there any way to insight from this distance to see if they do anything that gives away that they've spotted us?
It'd be impossible to tell. You'd have to get close, and you're just
Okay.
not at the place to do so. As all of you are kind of standing there and you watch as they turn to the left, you feel another shadow overhead. And the sound of some clattering up above.
He's not very sneaky.
Did only Otho see that man get robbed?
Yes, because the rest of you were kind of hiding.
Okay.
Actually, no, you would have seen him, but it was kind of hard to tell, but Otho would have probably got the most clear view given the fact that he had to, like, reverse his hiding spot.
But we're all aware of what happened, right?
You heard him say stuff, and you heard the jingling of coins. You can put 2 and 2 together. You guys are intelligent enough for that.
This is Sierra Uniform November to Hamhawk. Do you read me over?
There's no response.
Oh no, he's dead.
It's one way.
It's message.
Oh, that's right. It's message one way. That's right. Well, curses be.
We sneak on then, I guess.
Yep.
All right.
Slowly.
As you guys sneak ahead and turn to the left, there's nothing there. It's a dead end.
The cards disappeared?
Yeah, it's gone.
I am going to sneakily
An
cast.
illusion.
I'm going to sneakily cast detect magic.
All right. As you kind of head down the alleyway and you cast detect magic, sure enough, that dead end is just a wall of illusion magic.
Aha!
What are
are
you
we-
hiding?
Are we all close enough together that I could relay information?
Oh
we're
yeah,
just
you
looking for
guys
the-
have grouped
okay.
together.
That's not a real wall.
That's all I got. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's fine.
Do we know how much leeway we have? Can you tell how far it goes?
I've got 30 feet out. Would I be able to determine how thick this illusion is?
It's relatively thin. It looks like very rudimentary magic for the most part, just from your own senses. But it is covering probably a 10-foot tall space, shockingly.
Mm.
It's it's pretty thin, pretty basic. So it'd be a bit of a squeeze. We only got 10 feet to work with.
I guess someone's gonna have to peek.
I will do it.
Okay. You walk through the illusionary wall.
I hobble through the illusionary wall.
You're gonna go all the
Got
way
it.
through?
I'm the crazy afflicted guy, remember?
Okay, I said someone should peek.
Well, yeah, I was hoping to peek, but Monty's telling me I have to go through the wall.
Can you
Yeah,
not just,
detect
like-
magic reveals it, but doesn't reveal what's on the other side.
No, I know. Can he not just like stick his head through?
Yeah, he can stick his head through.
Cool. I wish to do that.
All right. You stick your head through, and you see what appears to be two large open barn-sized doors that have been opened and have kind of opened inwards, and a ramp going down. And as you stick your head through, you see currently kind of going down the cart and the three individuals. And I would like you to roll a stealth check, please. Oh my god, these guys suck.
11.
I rolled a 3. At the same time as one of them turns back to kind of look behind them, you phase out of the wall and are unseen as they continue down their way.
I'm gonna look up. Do we see Ham Hawk?
Ham Hog, at this point, as you look up, you don't see him, and then you turn, he's right behind you.
Huh.
Shh! Quiet! It seems we found a secret entrance of sorts.
There's a ramp that leads down underground.
We shall follow it. He kind of looks to all you and nods. Let's see how deep this rabbit hole goes, shall we?
Before we continue, do you have anything to make us a little more quiet, a little more stealthy?
No.
Okay.
Cool.
I've got this. I got this, and he holds up like the little copper wires, and I've got this, and he holds up the fist thing, and it lets out a little zapping noise.
Lovely. All right, let's go.
I guess we better count on being seen then.
Come, my friends, into the unknown. And as you stealth forward along with Vincent Hogshine into now an underground area, that's where we're gonna end the session for tonight.
Oh boy, here we go. Here we go with sneaking.
Bye,
Austin.
week.
Goodbye.
Bye, Austin.
Bye, Austin.
Snake,
Gotta wait another week.
Snake,
Oh,
the mission's
man.
not over. We'll see you next time.
Bye,
Save your
Austin.
game and come back.
24.
24.
The following takes place between the hours of 6 o'clock and 7 o'clock p.m.
Beep, 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 beep.
Thanks, Zito.
I
Number
got you.
24.
Number
got you.
24. Ham Hog
Hey,
Sneak
Otho.
Attack.
You a pirate, man? That explains everything.
Pirate a ship. Oh.
Good session, you
wait,
guys. Good
I
stealth.
wonder who got
I like-
that, Joe. We did it.
Man.
We did it.
I got
Now
Oh
for
my-
the
I
part
got
where
to
we all
play-
fight.
I got to play a little psychopath. I love
You
it.
did it.
It was great.
You
I was
did.
like, that's
Dude,
fantastic.
that poor woman is never going to stop a stranger ever again.
I
She's gonna go
curse you!
home.
I curse you!
Ah! Oh, there's Industrious Spirit.
It's like the
May
like
your
the
ear fall off. Which
like
one?
the old
You don't
hag
even
from
know.
Princess Bride.
Yeah, same energy. I suppose before we run and before we do our outro, maybe we want to mention the schedule for December before we go.
Yes,
Um,
yes.
Because we do have some people who have family and they're going to have to be departed for about a time.
That was an odd choice of words.
Yeah, really.
We're not killing our
They're going to have
Family?
to become dearly departed.
We're not killing our families, just to clarify.
Yeah, just to clarify, but people are going to be traveling, and it's gonna be Crimbles, as of course is
Merry
a
Christ.
year. Merry Crimbles, everybody. Merry early
Merry
Crimbles. So just a heads up, we're gonna be having a session next week. barring anything that comes up. So on the 14th will be our next session, but the 21st and I believe the 28th, we will actually not be having sessions because it's the holidays. So we'll be taking that time off.
Please understand.
Please understand.
Also, I will not be here to run the fan art showcase on the 30th. So I might.
Perhaps you can
I'm.
conscript others to
Yeah,
take your
perhaps
place.
there's someone
I-
who would be willing to do it if you talk to them.
I
Maybe.
could also do that. I was gonna
if
just run it on
only-
the 23rd.
If only someone had access to the Unexpectables account.
But where
Yeah,
are we
and
gonna
if
find
only
another
they-
host on such short notice?
Man, where would we find? Yeah, don't worry.
It'd
Connor, I'll
have
do
to
it.
be a Christmas miracle. All right.
I could host it. I don't mind doing that.
Oh no, I wouldn't want to put that on you.
No, that's fine. I'll do it. It's not a burden. It's just like, I looked at it, I'm like, wait a second, that's the Boxing Day. And I'm like, no, it's not. 26 is Boxing Day. I'm safe.
I don't know, Monty. I'm not sure how well I trust that you know anything about art.
Yeah, that's the other thing is we had Therapod on and they were really, really informative about art. And that's kind of what we're looking for out of a host.
Can we stop bantering? I want to go to bed.
Anyway, we'll be missing the last 2 weeks of December, 21st to the 28th. We'll be back on the 4th of January. So mark it in your cannibals. Cannibles. Oh my
Mark it in your
God.
cannibals.
Come here, Johnny.
I've just got like a fucking
Help.
tattoo gun.
Oh my lord, it's been a long day. So we'll be back on the 4th. Thank you so much for your understanding, and we hope you guys have a good holidays. But we will soon see you next week for our session. And then hopefully we'll get back to brass tacks once everyone gets back on the 4th, all full of turkey and presents and whatnot.
Indeed. But until then, you can find us individually at our own stuff. Gaijin Goomba, where can they find you, and what are you up to?
Twitch.tv/GaijinGoob every Tuesday, Saturday, Sunday, 7 p.m. US Central Time, no H. However, I would rather draw more attention tomorrow to my YouTube page. Hey, you like Dark Tide? Do you want to see me attempt to be a meme lord with my better meme lord friends? Well, Fat Shark was like, hey, you like Dark Tide? You already played 100 hours? Here's a comically oversized bag of money for you to make a gameplay video about it. And yeah, I went for it because who wouldn't want to be paid to play a game that they very much love? That's going to be on the main channel. It's legit, real talk, it's good. I've showed it to some friends. They're dying laughing. So it's going to be good stuff. And it is high effort. It's not just going to be like random farts in certain places. I actually put a lot of effort. Oh, there's farts. Don't get me wrong. It's just they're high quality farts in well appropriated places.
In properly planned places.
Well planned places indeed. No, it was a hell of a lot of fun. I wish I could do more videos like that. So there's gonna be that. I am gonna be back on my weeb crap in the not too distant future and more cultural analysis and video games and anime and movies. But as far as stream goes, I got a lot of indies that I need to look into. I've been playing EDF 5, but I think I'm done with that for a while because I need to grind that for a bit. But yeah, I'm experimenting. That's kind of the big thing right now. I'm experimenting with some other things while still keeping at what I normally do. So come check it out.
Right on. We've got. I'm shutting down. Mark Allen Jr., where can they find you, and what are you up to?
You can find me on twitter.com at Mark Allen Jr., here on Twitch at Aeon Protect Gaming. Follow the adventures of my fat sleepy cat bunny on Instagram at Chonk for Life. Watch Blue Lock English dub on Crunchyroll. I play Kuon. We just dropped episode 6 and 7 over the weekend. We are in the good stuff, so check it out. I hope you guys like what we've been doing. Very proud of what we've done there. We will have a Digimon World 2 stream on Saturday. I'll get back to you on the actual time of that as soon as I know for sure. I will be dead most of the early day because I have been directing all week. But in the evening or late afternoon, early evening hours, we will probably stream. So check my Twitter for updates on that. I'll be sure to let everybody know. And that's it for me.
Right on. Zito, where can they find you and what are you up to?
Twitch.tv/Zito. When I'm not making a fake mod dex for the Pokemon tabletop RPG game, I am now just discovering that Solar Ash comes out on December 8th, which is today. Solar Ash comes out. I can't believe I fucking slept on that. That might be a stream on Friday. There's a lot of games coming out on Friday, like Choo Choo Charles and Wave
God.
Tail.
I forgot about that game.
There's a bunch of fucking indies coming out, and goddamn it, I'm excited to play them. You can catch me playing those on Friday at some point. I am a sissy baby coward at horror games, so it'll be a good time.
Right on! Bosco, where can they find you and what are you up to?
You can find me on twitch.tv/ShutterBosco. I'm right here on twitch.tv/ShutterBosco, and then also at Bosco the Amble.
Oh, you didn't even finish. You cut him off.
Dang, man.
Yeah, you didn't beat your world record. Try again.
He was going for like the radio like fast play at that one. He was trying to
Ready
sell you a commercial.
and go.
Now you only
Time.
get one take.
Yeah,
You only get one take.
Sorry.
Well, there you go. Monty, where can they find you and what are you up to?
You can find me at Monty Glue on Twitter. You can find me at twitch.tv/Monty Glue. Tomorrow will be more Dungeon of the Mad Mage. We're back at it in the dungeon of the Mad Mage. There's a side quest. I don't know what you want to call it. I don't want to spoil what happened, but they may have accidentally stumbled into a wizard school. Oops.
Twist, if you will.
Yeah, potentially, yes. But they're back to where they were before, and they're exploring very thoroughly. They're very adventurous, and you can check it out. All of it's on YouTube as well. It's a very nice drop-in play game. And on Mondays at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I'm playing Mass Effect.
Yay!
And it's really fun. I just got to the Citadel, and I'm at the Elcor, and that makes me happy because they're my favorite. I love them so much. So much. So check that out. It's a lovely time. I'm probably gonna be uploading the episode to my YouTube tomorrow, so you can check it out there. Thumbs up. Also, I just want to point this out because I feel like I don't mention this enough, and I'll just mention it very briefly. All my VODs are available to watch as well. I don't put them behind the subscription. They're always available. So if you kind of you miss a stream you want to watch, it's there. Whether you watch on YouTube or Twitch, doesn't matter to me. Just as long as you get to see it, it's there. That's it.
Right on. And they can find me on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube.com/DistortionDevil. I stream Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Yeah. Also, currently building a Ranger subclass. That'll be on my DM's guild as well. Yeehaw. It's gonna happen. Don't worry. Yeah. That's all I got. Dwarf Fortress.
Something Dwarf Fortress.
Yeah. Other than that, I'd like to thank our wonderful sponsors for this evening's escapades. It's Die Hard Dice.
They were rolling for you guys today. Those guards, I shit you not, never rolled above a goddamn 7.
We love to see it.
I think one of them rolled like a 17 at one point, but the rest of them all rolled like shit.
Thank you, Alton.
Thank
And
you
you
all.
get that kind of dice luck,
And Todd.
baby.
And
if
Todd.
you purchase some Die Hard Dice. Yeah, go to dieharddice.com, use the code Unexpectables to save 10% on your order.
This tonight is the last night for U.S. shipping stuff for
If you-
Christmas.
Yeah.
If you want your stuff
want it
to
before
appear by Christmas,
Or rather, we should say that's when the last day that they could guarantee it.
They can guarantee it, yes.
After that, it's a gamble.
Makes for a
want
good
your
present.
dice, get them now. If you're listening to this on YouTube, sorry.
Sorry.
You can still
Beat
try.
Boop sad dude.
You can still buy dice. It's not like we can stop you. We can't stop you. You can still do it.
We just
Consume.
can't
Only
fix
you
the
can stop
postal
you.
service. so-
Consume. Hi, YouTube. Chris Zito here. Consume product.
No. Don't eat them. Do not eat the Die Hard dice.
No.
more
Consume
Die Hard
purchase
dice.
for product and goods and services. Consume.
Then you can eat them.
Yes.
No! Do not eat the dice.
As
Consume
delicious as they
combos.
look, do not eat the dice.
Guys, it's fine if they eat the dice. That's just called natural selection.
Then they just roll themselves.
Exactly.
I'm very
Let's
very
move on.
sorry. No one's going to die if you eat Die Hard dice because they're all made with non-toxic materials.
Wait, you can
So
still
even
choke
if you
on
do
them.
eat them, that's true.
But
Don't eat the
please
dice.
still don't eat them.
Don't eat the
Anyway,
dice.
don't
Don't
eat
find
them.
excuses
Fine.
to eat the dice. Just don't eat them.
Legally, we are required to say, do not eat the dice.
Legally, we're required to say it.
In my
Moving on.
But let's go ahead and read off some bits and subs around all the night. Gaijin, do you want to
What?
go ahead and head off, maybe?
If you don't mind, I've not slept well in 5 days.
Go to bed.
Then don't make it 6.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. It's been dreams. I've had dreams. I've beaten terrorists to death.
Yo, that sounds
Whoa.
badass.
Yeah, that's a badass
And
dream.
then I turned into Superman and started crying. I shit you not. It's weird. So
what is
yeah.
your brain right now?
When's the
I
script
don't
gonna
know.
be out on Hollywood?
Only if you co-write for me.
Okay, sure.
All right, I'll see y'all later. Goodbye,
Have a
Chad.
goodbye.
Take
Have a
care.
goodbye, Jin.
Hey.
Alrighty, let's see what we got here. What was the last input we had?
You tell me.
I believe it was Callum draws for 10 bits. Needed to be read.
Column draws for 10 bits.
Yeah, the coyote.
Number 10.
I see Callum draws for 30 bits.
We could start there, sure.
Start there, why not?
Let's see. Callum draws. Think of the. Wait, no. There's 25 bits before that. Actually, hang on. You know, I'm just gonna start right here. Veil of Darkness. Thank you for the 2 months. Y'all are awesome. Magic Ninjago. Thank you for the 100 bits. If it helps, eagles make more of a scree than a caw.
Nice.
Wait, sorry, hold on. Oh, my neighbors fucking love me, man.
What the fuck? The guy's
Tuki tuki.
Anyway, moving on.
Fuck. What the fuck?
Oh, the parrot.
Yeah.
That's my favorite bird call.
Yeah.
I bet.
Apollo. He has a name.
What the fuck? STSTW, thank you for the 22 months of Prime subbage. Nova Flame, thank you for the 17 months. Game Master Ant, thank you for the 31 months. What did I miss? What's this about Iskan eating a child? Boss, you ate a child. Amazing.
work,
Mission
boss.
complete, boss. That's why you're the best.
We got him.
Henry
Let's
Skeleton,
go.
thank you for the 100 bits. No curses, Gaius. No curses.
Go get flailed.
Zen Leader, thank you for the 100 bits. Episode title, Musical Theater.
Nobody likes musical theater, though.
What the fuck? Yes, I.
Fuck
you. Know
you.
What?
No, you like Rent. That doesn't count.
First of all, fuck you, and second of all, musical theater is how I got into acting. So fuck off.
Is it really?
Yes.
Is that how you got in? That
Yes.
explains so much. Continue,
I got
sorry.
into acting
That explains a
through
lot.
dance.
Which is part of musical theater, so you're good. Yeah, Bosco sucks. Move on.
Venmaru Karos Corwin, thank you for the 100 bits. Holidays, spending time with family. What kind of healthy living heresy is this? Magic Ninjago, thank you for the 100 bits. Yo, 2 hype trains in one stream.
Ah, damn.
Nice.
Pseudonymic fake name, thank you for the 100 bits. Gaius, I'm not too fond of Boxing Day. It's a very misleading holiday.
I want to punch Santa Claus. I'll get
What do you
that
mean I
fat
can't
head.
fist fight Chris Kringle?
What do you mean I can't fight the spirit of Christmas? I'll fucking show him. I'll throw hands right now. Mark
First
my
you
words,
hide
I'll
the
end
ghost
him.
horse, and now you hide Ghost Christmas.
Touch your
Oh,
nose,
man.
coward. I fucking dare you. Go back up the chimney.
I left the
Yes.
milk and
Sounds like-
cookies. He didn't show up to the fight.
That sounds like a fight for the ages. Pseudonymic fake name, thank you for the 100 bits. Oh, I already read that one. Callum Draws, thank you for the 25 bits. I like this. Episode title, Impractical Espionage. Colonel, I'm going in. I'm trying to sneak around. But I'm dummy thick. Crit Scratch, thank you for the 10 bits. Episode title, Detectives and Doofuses.
Rude. We were very intelligent today.
I like someone in chat said if Johnny Bravo is any indication, Santa can fight. Anyone can kick the shit out of Johnny Bravo, though. That doesn't make any sense.
Well, but Santa's
That
a
is
level
true.
25 like cleric. So.
Yeah, I know. Well, we all know that, but at the same time,
Oh,
it's just
God,
like
we're this
Johnny Bravo is not like conducive to
commoner.
figuring out who is strong enough because anyone
he's a
can kick his
commoner.
ass.
He's a swole commoner, but he's a commoner.
He summoned the Goblin Wars, you know.
You know, I think Johnny's a bit above a commoner because he survived a fight with Santa.
Yeah,
That's fair.
You mean the Santa Claus who started a Goblin versus Elves war?
Anyway,
Christmas movie.
before we get into this again, Magic Ninjago, thank you for the 100 bits. You guys try out the new Mario Kart tracks?
Yeah, there's like custom tracks now. I might have to check that out at some point when I have time.
Interesting.
Well, custom items you can use essentially. All blue shells, all chaos.
Fuck.
That's disgusting.
When everyone's in first place, no one will be.
No one is.
Callum Draws, thank you for the 30 bits. Alternate episode title, A Familiar Stranger.
That's a good one.
That's a good
Very
one.
good.
Killer Chansey, thank you for the 10 bits. Bosco, I'll have you know, it only took me eating 42 D4s before they had to pump my stomach.
Stop!
You got what you deserved.
Do not
Bro,
need to
that's like
die.
a Guinness World Book of Records thing where the guy actually ate a shit ton of pins and it went into his stomach.
I mean, 42 is the meaning of life, so good on you for getting there.
He like merged with the metal in his fucking stomach and he cured his own ulcer.
At that point, you become the world's worst dice tower.
Oh no!
I don't want to
No,
think about
Connor,
that.
it cost you $0 to say that.
Okay, then how about this? We switch over. Does anyone want to talk about Toefinger?
No, please read the next bit, Rob.
I feel like we should talk about Toefinger.
No, I don't even know what that means, and I don't want to know what that means. Keep
Well,
going,
Monty,
Connor.
when you have a finger and a toe and you put them together.
And a more eel happened.
Please move on.
Stellar
That's
Coyote, thank you
amore.
for the 100 bits. Gulp, yum, Die Hard Dice. Oh wait, natural one.
God damn it.
Toss 103, thank you for the 10 bits. Never forget Jenkins.
Let's
Magic
go,
Ninjago-
Jenkins! Thank you!
Forget him!
Never forget
him!
Jenkins!
Magic Ninjago, thank you for the 100 bits. Okay, I remembered the eagles generally make a scream noise unless there's a stellar sea eagle who sound just like a dinosaur.
Nice split hair.
I don't think they meant Jurassic Park dinosaur.
I know that's canon now. They all sound like that.
Beowulf the Bounty Hunter, thank you for the 100 bits. Recommend the raid message be hashtag where's the chin.
Oh, at the beginning? Oh, hell yeah.
Where's the chin?
Where's the
Where's
chin?
the chin? Where does his head, where does his face end and his head begin?
Wait, does that mean that when he was playing music, he was playing no chin music?
I cannot
Thank you
stand
for
you.
Finally
Let's
What
catching.
a
go.
Thank you.
fucking
It
pull.
took the 11th hour of the fucking episode for someone
I don't
to get
listen.
that
I don't
show.
talk during the stream.
What a fucking pull with that one.
I said on that from the moment I thought of it when you fucking went at him about the chin. I was like, no chin music, no chin music, no chin music,
Can't
wrestling.
Stand you.
Gauze21, thank you for the 10 bits. Santa was a human who converted into an archfey and immortality and rules over a kingdom of hybrid elf gnomes.
Stop telling everyone the plot.
We
Let them
know.
see the movie.
We know. We've been over this.
Several
How many times do I gotta tell you that Santa Claus was?
There's been an
And
exhaustive
Stellar Coyote.
conversation.
Thank you for the 100 bits. I want the first campaign recapped by Kier with occasional interruptions from a cat.
Yes, I agree. It was very
And
brave.
then there was.
Then there was Panic Tongue.
What's the matter? Cat got. Never mind.
Cat got your.
No, it might be the 100 men that he takes it from.
We need to.
Did you see that fucking meme I posted in chat?
I did see that. Ridiculous.
So
Everybody's meme game tonight was on point.
It was.
This was a very silly episode.
It was, yeah. It was
All
fun
right,
though.
well-
I really enjoyed it. I
Oh,
can't wait
yeah.
for
Fun
next week,
episode, yes.
honestly.
That's all we got for bits and subs. Who are we gonna raid?
That's a good question, Mega Man.
I got maybe one
I
or two
make a-
people.
Who do you got?
I got Master Wuggles, which is Grant, or I have Octopimp.
Okay. Well, Octo has 392 people. Grant
Mark,
has
who do you want?
63.
Grant has 61 to 3, yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say my friend Melly is streaming. She has 54 right now.
Okay. Does she have sub only?
I will double check.
Yes.
I don't think so.
Does Grant have
Also,
sub
Protoss,
only?
thank you for the 10 bits. Kier related to Panic's mom because she
No.
also has a mouth on her neck.
No, but he also is in post-game victory lap of Pokemon.
Okay. Then we should
yeah.
probably go with the other.
Melly
Yeah.
is just playing Minecraft shenanigans. So.
Can't spoil Minecraft. There's blocks.
Don't. Oh no!
There's
What have
fuck,
you done?
fuck you! What?
Sorry,
Dude.
I said too much.
There's
God.
What
grass.
Now
All
I'm not
those
gonna play it.
Roblox in Minecraft.
Now I'm not gonna play it.
Oh.
You can kill people legally there.
It's
Minecraft.
true. You can
True.
row the blocks.
All right.
For those
so
who
we're
may be
gonna-
curious, I'm sure she will introduce herself, but Melly is my old roommate and also the voice of Catalyst in that big, huge shoot 'em game. I forget what it's called. I'm
Wait, is
sorry.
that who I met at lunch?
Apex Legends. Yes, that's who you met.
Oh.
Oh yeah, they're
okay.
good. They're good people. I like them.
Yeah.
All right. What do we want our raid message to be?
Hashtag where's the chin?
I really like.
Where's the chin?
Where's the chin?
She'll have no clue what we're talking about, but it's
Where's the
funny.
chin?
Oh my gosh. All right. All right. Be nice. Everybody be nice to Melly.
Please.
Be nice, but spam where's the chin though.
Oh man. All right. Get out of here.
Now let me tell you about Santa Claus and how he inspired both a Fae and a Goblin War. You see, Santa Claus is a level 20 cleric, and he has to. Where's the